Okay, folks, welcome to tonight's episode. We are Wyverns and Wyverns, back with it, playing
Wyverns and Wyverns.
Are we?
Wizards and Wyverns. Starting off tonight, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. What a surprise. Tonight, as always, I'm here as your DM, Thomas. We have Benjamin Cooper as Mazoosh.
Hello, everyone.
James Dickens as Ralikos Runestone. Miles Washington Batley as Liza Frost, or just Frost.
Hello.
And last but not least, we have Connor Cunningham as Hafane.
I'm last but not least this week.
You
Very
are
nice.
indeed at the bottom of my screen.
Listen to us.
Yes. Okay. Hopefully this goes a bit better technically than we have starting off. We are starting off 40 minutes late because of technical issues.
Really?
Yep.
Christ alive.
Well, 10 minutes because of dinner and then half an hour because of technical issues.
Technical.
My laptop just not working with audio. Okay, right. Well, little intro for tonight. Last time we awoke aboard the Reaper, the ship of this mysterious group that had kidnapped you during the night. Turns out they weren't murderers, definitely weren't cannibals, and who knows what they are, really. They offered you...
Thomas knows what they are.
I know exactly what they are. Will you find out? That's the question.
No.
All that wasted time writing. Yay. No, so... where was I? Oh, God. So they offered you a passage off of the island in exchange for a job, which turns out to be some theft, some relieving of goods from the Nordoon military. And you were pretty much on board until Hafane. During still the same night, you received a message in your sleep. A message from Penrose, the first mate, from the Endeavour, the ship that brought you here. You found out that they were all still alive and well. The ship was in ruins, but mendable. The captain had gone missing, and that was about it. You awoke, had breakfast, had a fight, and then decided to depart from the crew of the Reaper in exchange to go find your previous ship and their crew, which you did. And they're all perfectly fine, except for the captain who was missing, and who knows where he is at current. He was captured by pirates, and that is about as far as we got. So, you guys all awake in the camp of the wreckage of the Endeavour. There are tents been set up for the crew to sleep in. Various bits of wood have been scavenged from the ship to make sort of makeshift workstations where people can strip the local trees down to make more timber and lumber for the ship to be repaired. So I believe it was about a week's worth of hard labor would probably be needed to get the ship shape, and who knows how, and then back on the water is going to be another issue in and of itself. But you awake on the next day, tired and aching after the intense manual labor that you were put to the day before. Yeah, long rest. So anybody that lost anything, which was just Frost and Mazoosh, I believe.
Yeah.
I didn't lose a single hit point, though.
No, just spell slots. Gotta get them spells.
And just for the note, Mazoosh would have done 0 manual labour.
Okay, that's fine. Moral support, I guess.
Oh, Pat. Just Pat.
Just Pat.
I believe in you, Pat.
Okay. But so what's the plan?
That's nice.
Well, how's the state of the ship? Like it needs any materials in particular, or
nothing. I mean, it just wood. They've got everything else they sort of need. You know, they had barrels of nails or what have you. I'm no expert in shipbuilding, so but they have all like the little bits. They have some tools and such they've crafted, so there's nothing necessarily that they need desperately. You know, the it's a jungle island. It's littered with wood. So,
Is Penrose nearby?
yeah, I mean, you can hear her outside barking orders at folks.
I'm gonna go try and find her.
Okay. Yeah, as I said, so you walk out of this little tent that's been set up for you guys, and you can see her like just pointing at various things and telling people to go this way and that way and what have you. She seems to have taken charge of the situation fairly well.
Penrose.
See if I remember her voice. Hi.
My friends and I stand ready to work for the day.
Oh, that's good. Right. Okay, so we need some of the strong. So if Afane, is anybody else away? Is your lot? Or are they just having a kit?
Yeah, probably.
Having a nice
Probably
time?
still be
Away.
Just a-
Ma-
right,
having a kit.
Afane.
Mathuth is an early riser, always.
That's
I
fine.
want that noted for the record.
Noted. Okay, Afane. There's a bunch of. If you go up the strong lads
He's
up
just
that way,
asleep.
just.
Afane's asleep.
Oh, he's fucking asleep.
He's
bastard.
still in the tent.
Right,
He's
if you
chilling.
can go get Afane, he needs to go fetch and carry. That's what we're after specifically. You said you were good with crafts, didn't you?
Ah,
So-
yes. I am a fine leather worker.
Right, okay. Not quite sure what needs leather at this
I have
point.
awoken with a question.
Aye?
Can the ship be sailed without the captain?
I mean, physically, yes.
Fantastic. Then what do you need me to build?
Okay, well, I suppose you can go join the lads over there who are planing some stuff down and, shaping up some lumber.
I will place and shape, and I will wake Cafe for you.
Much appreciated. Valakos, wasn't it? Any
Yes.
particular set of skills that you think might be usable here?
Well, I once learnt to sew in my youth.
That's good. Mainsail
So I could
needs a
use
fixing. Head on that way.
Okay.
My darling Mazouche, I see you were up and about previously. Anything you might be interested in?
Anyone wounded at all?
Well, as I said, I mean,
Push you down.
we're all mostly all right. I suppose you could tend to the few folks that still got a bad concussion.
Yes, I can also deal with blisters, sores
Splinters.
from carrying
Yeah.
things, splinters,
I
things
mean,
like
we'll
that.
have plenty of that, I'm sure.
Right, well, you just let me know when they need it, Captain.
Okay, lovely. We've got a little medical-ish tent, first aid tent set up over there. If you just want to hang
Well,
out.
that shall now be known as Susie's tent.
Okay, I'll put a sign up.
No, there is no need, honestly. I would just put my
No.
feet up.
No. It's said now. I will dedicate someone an hour to make a sign and place it in the sand.
I'm gonna just give Penrose a very confused look, and then I'll go off and wake Caffeine.
Okay. Who has left? And I didn't even realise. Great. Well, okay.
No, he hasn't left. He's leaning back on his chair
Oh, is he?
like a little
Is he?
weirdo. Yeah, I saw him lean back and then he just hasn't reappeared.
Better not be trolling me again.
God's sake.
I've had enough
He's
of
being a
this.
little weirdo.
Connor.
He's being asleep.
Steak.
Right, we got a role play and being woken up then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's what he's after.
Caffeine. Caffeine, are you okay? I'm right here. Hello? Sushi! Sushi!
I'm in the medical tent. I'm in Sushi's tent.
Okay, fire.
What? What is it? What did you say, Hafein? Are you okay? Are you sick?
Smelling fire.
What? I don't understand. Why don't you just wake up when I'm waking you up for the morning? What is going on? Do you want me to fetch the cleric? Right, fine. I will fetch the cleric. You will do this. Fine. I'll just walk through the camp going, Sushi! Sushi!
I'll pop my head out. Yes, what is it, my dear?
I believe there is something wrong with Hafein. Either that or he has lost his mind.
To begin with, I shall see to him.
In that
Now
case,
wander over.
Penrose, I will commence with my my place and strap and
Right.
yes, whatever you say.
Head over there. The guys will see to it.
Yes, yes.
What?
I'll,
Oh no, what's going on with the audio? Connor? Didn't
No,
hear a word of that.
I think it's just
Patton in his sleep.
Oh, don't tell me he was talking this whole time.
Oh no!
No,
Oh, no.
right,
Background noise. Background noise.
right. Well, I'll go over into the tent. I'll see him sleeping, and I'll just boot him.
Roll me an attack.
He's best.
Mrs. falls on him.
19.
That'll do it. Hafein, I don't care what you want to do. You're awoken by a sharp kick to your side.
I look around and
Yeah.
obviously I see Masush. Are you alright? There was no need for such violence. Am I, do you need something?
I said, get up, you are needed. Get out.
Alright then. I get all my stuff ready.
Okay.
And I obviously go outside and
Right.
see what I'm...
Yeah. Penrose turns around, just looks at you, and goes, "Oh, well, good morning, sunshine."
Well, it is still morning. No need for the sarcasm. So what am
Look-
I needed for?
We need some of those larger pieces of lumber brought down. Go help the others. There's a little trail up into the jungle there. Just head on up. Should be no more than 5 minutes before we get to some good lumber there. All right.
Right, I can do that.
Good.
I'm gonna spot Hafein and rush over. Hafein, are you okay?
So
I'm alright, as far as I'm aware. Right?
Well, because I was shouting right in front of your face and you did not even hear it. What's wrong?
Nothing was wrong. I am a deep sleeper. It may need to be shaken quite a bit to be woken up. I mean,
I've
it
never
took a
heard
storm
of such a thing.
a bit of a time ago. It took an entire storm to wake me up, you know.
Right. Right.
But in future, a little poke to the side will be fine. Shouting will not work. Just a little poke. And I carry on.
I'm gonna shoot him the same confused glare I gave Penrose this morning, match it to her, look at the two of them, and then just go back to my work. What
Okay.
on earth?
Okay. Right.
Yeah, the shield maiden mother, she was always shouting. Takes a lot to wake this guy up.
can we roll to see how well we do our job?
Go on then. That sounds actually like a very good
yeah.
idea. Everybody roll me
Nice
a d20.
idea.
Do I actually have anything to roll?
Oh,
Roll it anyway. We'll see what happens.
Just a straight roll.
Just in case you get something
My
interesting.
guidance.
Yeah, go on then.
Is it just straight, Thomas? Yeah.
Yeah, just a straight D20. What'd you
Yeah.
get? 18.
18, right, that's lovely.
I got a
Hello?
15.
Or 15. Mazouche, your
4.
Oh, 4. Okay.
So if anyone had a blister or anything, I
Yeah.
just like popped
Okay,
it,
we'll
cut
describe
their
that
finger off.
later on. Hafeng?
I also got a 15.
Yay.
Okay, sorry, Frost. What did you get? I've already forgotten.
I
got
got a
15.
15.
Oh, 15. Okay, the 15s. Right, so Frost, you're currently with the bosun, who's introduced himself as Damien. Bosun being the sort of handyman aboard the ship who works with all the wood and carpentry. So he's kind of going through some things with you, realizes you've got some at least semblance of dexterous hands that can, I don't really know what's in leather crafting. I don't think there's really many relatable skills to woodworking. But let's just say that you're a
Precision.
quick learner.
I'm just gonna do like the generic scraping that they do in Skyrim. You know,
Yeah,
just
of
doing
course.
that. Leather straps. Leather straps.
Yeah, that works. Yeah. So you pick some things up rather quickly. You don't make any horrific mistakes that need.
Nice.
So all in all, good morning's work. Hafeng,
Fantastic. Happy with that.
you have muted yourself. I just want you to.
Purposely, because there's a lot of talking just outside my door.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
No worries.
And I'll put it back on when I talk.
Fair enough. Okay, so Hafeng again. You nothing really of note. You do your job. You do it fairly well. It's lifting and carrying. You don't throw your back out. We're okay. Ralakos. Honestly, the sail is looking better than it ever has. On it, it's doing pretty good. A few more days of this, and we'll have a top-notch, mainsail.
I look very smug in front of all of the professionals.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's somewhere in there you've probably embossed your name in there as well. I can imagine, naturally.
No signature. Yeah.
Yeah. Mazouche, somebody comes to you with a splinter and walks out with less thumb than they did going in. Basically.
Him with a splinter came out with 2.
Just hammered it in.
Oh dear. Poor Jurgen, the lookout is just cradling his thumb, wondering why he ever went in. Okay, so all in all,
The only one that's actually an expert in their craft.
Yeah.
and they fucked it up. Okay, so that's been your morning's work. Lunch rolls around. Get rid of that on my screen. Lunch rolls around, and you are fed on a diet of whatever fruits were plucked from the trees nearby.
Is the gnome still about? You know, the gnome chef, or is he?
Oh yeah. He's who do you think's making the lunch?
It's delicious meal.
I mean, it's what it is. It's fresh fruit and some coconuts.
Can you roll for it? Because it's probably got some unique.
If you want, can roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
No,
I don't want to.
I don't.
No, I didn't think you would.
I wanted him to roll to like.
Immediately
how good
regret
it
that
would be.
decision, don't you, Connor?
Meal. I was like,
I just want it noted for the record. I don't say thank you to this.
Okay. Noted. Yeah, he does give you a side eye as you walk past.
And I snatch it away from him and I give him
Are we kind of all sitting together having lunch, or is everyone spread out in their own?
You get some like friendship groups sat together. It's just a group of people, really. Just
I'll sit with you, Ralakos.
Oh, thanks, G.
I'll sit as far away from Alikos as possible.
Why? Why?
so you'd like this thing out.
I would probably sit where Relicos and Frost are sat.
Mm-hmm.
Juice.
I'll sit with Pat.
Okay, so Pat and what
What's this?
You land up.
I have a question.
Oh,
Yeah, oh, sorry. I
I
thought
just
that was
wanted to wait.
Oh, I
No,
thought
no,
it
no,
was,
I was just-
that was for you. Yeah, good. What's up?
Can I see if there are any snakes about?
Oh, of course you can.
16 altogether.
And would you believe it? There is a snake.
Fabulous.
A couple.
You-
I'm gonna have to bring up a fucking list of like jungle snakes now. Hang on. I don't know snakes.
A python.
I knew. I think boas are definitely
Pu-
jungle.
pu-
Yeah, constrictors. Yeah, we're okay.
Right, well, I'll roll my snake friendship roll while you have a look.
Okay, I'll decide what snake it is.
Just invent a snake. It's your
Yeah.
world.
I don't want to do
Say
that. That's too
anything.
much work.
If we ever got a fan following, it'd be
It's-
some snake and
It's a
in
16.
the comments like that's
16.
not correct.
Oh wait, no, don't I have to roll for the friendship thing?
Oh shit, yeah, it's a wisdom save.
Yeah. Okay, I know what it'll be.
Snakes there are that many staves, please.
Okay, well, it rolled a 3, so I can pretty much guarantee that it is under your thrall. And I am going to make it... it's a python of some descript.
Fab.
Glad you
So
spent
I'll
that
then-
time looking that up.
Someone came up with that idea a
Yeah.
minute ago.
It's
No,
not really
cross.
giving me a list.
Suggestion.
Yep.
Make another wisdom save, but obviously with disadvantage because of charm.
I'm gonna Google
Okay.
jungle.
Oh, that was a
snakes.
good roll. No, I rolled a 15 and a 2. So we're going with a 2.
Could you go get us a bit more of a meaty lunch, please?
The snake just darts off for about 5 minutes, and then
And I'll just continue eating my coconut.
eating your
and I'll go,
coconut.
Watch this, Pat. We'll get some real food.
And then about 5 minutes later, this snake just slithers out, and you see it's like in its tail, it's dragging behind this sort of very colourful bird.
Aw.
Fabulous. Shall I start a little fire for us, Pat?
Yeah, sure. It looks nice and plump.
Start a little fire. That was me with like a twig between.
The old, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So that's lunch.
And then I'll stop.
I want to speak to Ross.
Oh boy.
Yes. Oh, I want to speak to you too. How
You-
convenient.
you
Go,
first.
you. Oh,
No,
okay.
you first.
Oh, okay. Yes. So, I have good news for the two of you. I've spoken to Penrose, and she says we can sail without the captain. So, can I presume that we will presume the captain dead? We have not yet hunted for him.
Yes, I had no attachment to the captain. If we do not need him, then I see no reason to waste effort and energy finding him.
But didn't Penrose not say that it could be on this island? As they did sail this direction, so maybe she will want us to look for him, even if we do not necessarily need him.
Yes, potentially. And then this other boat, the Reaper, if they come back, what if he's, with them, captured?
It was
Yes.
a longboat, if I recall, also that he was taken by.
Yes, but people can own more than one boat, dear.
Yes, and the Reaper was a very long boat.
No, Frost, a longboat is a type of boat. The Reaper was not that type of boat.
Oh, yes, I know, yes.
I thought you did. I was just
Yes.
verifying. I think it's best if we wait. If Penrose asks us to go and look for the captain, explicitly asks, we could go and have a search. But I don't think it's wise to needlessly waste our energy on a fruitless search of our own free will.
No,
yes, and-
I totally agree. If we do not need to search, of course, better not to. But if we are asked, we want to stay on Penrose's good side. So to at least attempt to look would be
Yes, agreed.
And in the meantime, we can set to repairing this boat, which is it's a
It's
It's a
well, you could call it a frigate, I suppose.
Yes, that is what I would call it.
Yes.
13.
I noticed you were doing excellent woodwork over there, Frost. You seemed to have impressed all the woodworkers aboard.
Oh, well, is that what they're saying? Well, I was quite a fine tabaxi leather crafter in my days. I traded with the giants. They liked my crafts.
I was my wardrobe is looking rather ropey after several days on an island. I was wondering if when we get to more civilization, if you could fashion me a new robe of some kind.
A robe.
A robe. Yeah.
I like your use of words.
Yes. No, leather works.
Civilization. I like that. That is a good use of the words. Yes.
I've heard good things about your sail as well.
Well,
on
yes.
the frigate.
Yes, I tried my best. I think they were rather impressed with my needlework. I even wrote my name at the top of the sail, Sarah.
Oh, it's nice.
Yes. Did anyone hear any screaming coming from the medical tent?
Well, Fane certainly didn't. He hears nothing, even if it's right in front of him.
Yes, it occurred this morning. I did not hear it, I'm afraid.
No, it was just before lunch.
Oh, yes, I think I did hear such a thing. I think it was Jürgen. But Jürgen strikes me as an odd fellow. I would not trust Jürgen.
I don't think Jürgen would just scream randomly for no reason in the medical tent.
Oh, I don't think any of us know Jürgen enough to state such a thing.
This is true.
I have heard some horror stories from our fellow campmates regarding Sushi's medical expertise. They went in with one splinter, came out with two. I think one maybe lost a thumb. It did not go well, apparently. Which is a surprise. She's usually quite attentive.
I'll look over to Sushi and just see her, wrangling a big, colourful bird.
Yeah, I'm plucking the feathers away.
Oh.
Ripping the head off.
Less than a minute.
Well, okay.
Well, let's enjoy our lunch then.
Right, and after that lovely luncheon,
Lovely.
Penrose is going to walk over to the three of you that are in a group, and as she passes Mazouche, she goes, I'd like to have a word with you and your little party that seems to be going on at the moment, if that's all right.
Right, very well. Pat, keep plucking the feathers of the bird, and then it will cook for a nice little... And is my snake still about?
Yeah, if you want it to be.
Could we get some more food? It'd be nice to get this ready for dinner.
And slithers off.
Right, yes, I am ready now.
Oh, okay. That was terrifying. She brings you over to the other guys, and she goes, right, so I do believe that you lot you had an encounter with some less than savoury folks, perhaps, on somewhere on this island. Did you? So I think you said they didn't. You didn't see the captain there, but do you think it'd be worth talking to them, see if they would know anything about the island at all, or what have you?
The leader is currently away.
Yes, but for what purpose? What do we need from the island?
Well, the captain could be here still.
The captain is stood right in front of me.
No, okay, look, interim captain. I am first mate on this ship, and only because the captain, Maximilian, is missing, have I taken over. Now, I know what I said may have sounded like we could just up and leave earlier, but I would like to try and find the captain because I'm a decent person,
Yes, we could kidnap them and question them.
or we could just go there and ask them.
I do not like them. They kidnapped us and then they left us behind. I say we perhaps return the favor.
I don't. They did give us ample
As in we-
opportunity to join them, boss.
As in
Yes,
we
but they also
kidnap them and
spied
then
on us.
leave them behind.
This is true.
Well,
Hmm.
okay.
They,
You described the boat that took the captain.
Aye.
Did not match the boat that they left on. The boat they left on was quite
frigate.
unique in how it
no,
looked.
but they
Frigate.
could have had different boats. I
If
think,
Yeah, could have
couldn't
done.
they?
No, but I'm saying when we were there, we did not see any boats nearby.
Well,
and usually,
no.
considering
what I'm
how paranoid they were, they would keep them quite close together. They wouldn't just have them spread throughout.
Stands to
Unless
reason.
they do have another camp somewhere else on the island.
That's what I want to try and find out.
Well,
Possibly.
when we left, the majority of them were leaving on their boat.
Right. But there are still...
Including the leader.
So there will only
The leader
be.
is gone.
There won't be many men
There were
in the
6
camp.
behind, I believe, if I counted correctly.
What? The
So,
ladies.
so yes, if we go and have a chat now, we'd be less at risk of death. If we were
That's
to be
good.
attacked.
Retaliation.
That's good. I like those. I like that. That is good.
We are not at risk of death. The only two
Yeah.
somewhat decent fighters have got on the ship and gone.
Well,
Also, they literally just let us leave. And
Okay.
all we had
Yes.
to do is they said, "Do you know these 2 people we don't like?" We all said no. For all they know, we could know them. They just took our word for it.
they did also say never set foot in our camp again. I'm just thinking broader picture.
Okay.
You know.
Well, I mean, there's no harm in asking.
I
is
know.
there?
Then we
No,
don't go
no.
into their camp. We could
Shout
Kidnap
from the
them.
gates.
send an envoy. Firstly, one they probably do not recognize. Perhaps Pat.
Let's Pat.
Pat.
Let's send Pat.
Pat is quite
Um,
a charming young
I
boy.
don't think we
could
need to
send him.
involve anybody else in this, do we? There's no point in bringing a child, relatively speaking.
But he's non-threatening.
Exactly.
It's probably a
He
bad
came to
thing.
my door.
Yes, that also does not bother them.
And
They
this is their
literally
captain.
kidnapped an elderly lady and
Yeah, let's not send a
This
child to do,
thing.
an adult's
How
job.
about the gnome?
Our job. What? A
We
what?
could send the gnome. The gnome. Someone
Well,
they don't know. If
Boris,
they
the
see
cook.
us, he will immediately think something is
Why are
amiss.
we?
But if they see someone new, they will probably.
Okay, no.
don't-
Why don't we just go, knock on the door, and see what happens?
The door.
Well, whatever they've got. A figure of speech, please.
Penrose, for
Aye.
interim captain, this
Yes.
is a poorly put together plan. I say we knock on their door, we kill all but one, tie that one up, and then
Woo! Why?
also
To be fair, we could have sushi snakes eat the bodies. And
What
we
the
will-
hell are you guys on
Okay.
about?
Okay.
Miss,
Right.
no, Miss Interim Captain, you must have been on the sea for a long time now.
Aye, 50 year now.
Do you lack ambition?
What do you mean? I'm the first mate on a well-known trading ship.
We could
Yes.
take
very
And
those.
down.
now that the
Right.
captain is gone, no one has argued with your authority so far.
No, I hope not. However,
Do you
I am a
understand
decent
what I'm saying?
being. I've worked with that man for nigh on 2 decades. I would like to try and rescue my friend, if that's all right with you guys.
Of course. Totally understand.
Right.
can I roll
good.
insight on friend?
Sure, if you want.
There's some sexual undertones to the way she said it.
11.
Let's see how lonely.
Let me see what she gets. Oh, if I can
Oh.
find where I've thrown my d20. There it is. Wasn't any
Please be
meaning
a-
behind that word,
Okay.
other than its intent, other than its normal intent.
All right.
There was no meaning behind that word. It was just an
Well,
empty
There's no
usage
added
of
meaning behind that
the
word.
phrase.
I'd probably say.
Why don't the 3 least stealthy members of this group go up and be friendly and cordial with them, and then me and Masseuse could be sneaky and wait, and if things go to pot, then we could lend a hand.
Okay.
I would
By
not
which you
say
mean
that
kill
you
them.
are very sneaky.
Yes,
I mean,
yes,
there is
by-
nothing to be
I mean-
afraid of. There are only 6 of them. If things go to pot, they die. Simple as that.
Well, that's quite.
Yes, I'm just thinking of
We're just saying
that could give us an
Penrose,
advantage.
just in case.
You guys are very quick to violence.
Well,
fun.
we are not exactly close with these individuals. They did accost us. To
Okay.
be fair.
All right.
So
Fair
we
enough.
are
Fair
quite
enough.
wary of them.
Yes,
Let's-
before I
just-
even saw one of them, before I even said a word, I was knocked unconscious by them.
Right. Okay. Right.
Without a
Okay.
saving throw.
Are you all right
I
with this
checked the
plan,
spell
Frost?
there.
We
Don't
just
say.
go over.
No,
We
no, no,
try
no.
and talk, and obviously, if things go wrong, we
Yeah.
could go with Frost.
How far
Not
away?
killing everyone, but at least taking one of them.
Okay. Okay. We'll get. Oh cripes. All right.
We'll
Well,
cross
we'll
that
see.
bridge when
We'll
we get
cross
to
that
it.
bridge when we get to it. Yes. Okay. So how far away are these folks? Do you know?
Not very far,
A good few hours.
especially
Yeah.
if we
Hours,
take the
that's
beach.
all right.
Half a day. If we left now, we'd be there by night.
Right. Okay.
Will you be joining us, Captain?
Of course. I can trust this bunch of muppets to at least, make wood.
Oh, I thought she was calling us a bunch of muppets.
No, I have much worse words for you. Okay.
She just doesn't dare say them because she may very well need us.
Okay. Right. Well, let's not dally, shall we? And
No.
we'll.
I'm ready
well,
to go whenever you are.
fantastic. Right. Okay. And just as you traipse through. Oh no, you're going around the beach this time.
Yeah,
Nice.
let's go on
Yes.
the bit. Yeah,
That
Lovely.
seems to be a bit quicker.
Stroll.
and less stressful.
Yeah, good idea.
I
Okay.
love the idea of me running full pelt through a jungle only to come out and then see you guys like,
Just having a stroll down the beach. Always fun. Okay, let me just pour some wine.
As we walk, I'm gonna be at the back with Sushi, and I'm gonna go. So the interim captain trusts us, but can we trust her?
Oh, Foster was a fan of it.
What is there to mistrust?
For an interim captain, she has little authority. If we need to resort to violent measures, is she going to back us up, or is she going to be like, oh no, I don't know.
Well, there are more of us than there are her. I'm sure she would just. She is an interim captain who has not sought the opportunity of her captain being kidnapped right in front of her eyes and not gone. Oh no! The captain, I saw his corpse. He drowned. Oh no! It is so sad. As first mate, I am now your captain. Get to work, you bitches. Instead, she wants to.
Captain now.
I feel like there may be a little more to her relationship with this Maximilian Bell.
The ways of the sea are alien to me, but the ways of the heart, that I could see. I will keep a
Yes.
close eye on our interim captain.
She
Keep
is
yourself safe.
she is nothing to fear. We have an assassin amongst us who may still have murdered our dear Judith.
Oh no!
It is
I
who
trust
worry.
Velokos. I trust Velokos.
For what was it he said that made you think it was not him? Was it the fact that he didn't deny the fact he was an assassin? Was it the fact that he mentioned reference to a
It
group
is
of
not-
cultist murderers?
It is not what his words told me. It is what his heart did.
Sorry, James, what was you trying to say?
I was, just while that conversation was going on, I'm walking like a couple of feet in front of them, kind of sharpening my knife on my horns.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I just want that to be the image.
Okay.
And
No,
also
just say-
his mannerisms.
Right. Froth, have you ever been hurt before?
Yes, I have been in a scuffle.
Have you ever been hurt emotionally, psychologically?
No, not really.
I thought as much.
Thank you. Now come. We must. We must fix our spectacular frigate.
Well, first we must go on this treasure hunt.
I'm going to roll insight to see how she thought about the word frigate.
I
Oh,
love Frost.
it's an unnatural 20.
Okay, well, I'll just give you this. There was definitely you saw a twinge. Like, every time you say that word, just like...
Like an ooh, he's smart kind of
No,
twinge.
like a... like a...
Who's this
Man knows
from?
nothing of this.
Oh,
Masouche?
yeah.
Oh, was this from...
Oh,
Oh,
no.
sorry, I thought you were talking about Penrose.
I wasn't talking to Penrose.
Oh, no, of course you weren't. Oh,
Penrose
sorry,
is a
I don't know why
plant.
I described that then.
Masouche,
Ignore what I said.
Masouche were just neutrality.
Okay.
But with that, I mean, I'll give you that with that unnatural 20. I've said it now.
Okay, I was seeing that out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah.
Have you ever been? Forget I said anything.
Consider it forgotten.
Okay,
And I'm going to actively percept Captain Penrose.
go.
Shit. 8.
Seems fine. Oh, Jesus, excuse me. Seems fine. Seems perfectly average.
I just want it noted for the record, Sushi will not go anywhere near Ralikos.
You know what? I assume not much. So, unless there's anything else you want to throw in, you guys have a nice stroll along the beach for a couple hours.
Nice.
You get to the point where you start realizing it's you're going uphill, starting to head up along the cliff, and it's getting to a point where you know you need to now dip into the jungle to make the last little stretch of the journey towards this camp. So, what I want from y'all, if anybody's wants to be paying attention,
I think we'd be a bit paranoid.
fair
Yeah.
enough.
After
Roll
previous
me,
encounters,
roll
yeah.
me some perception checks then.
Yikes. 11.
Unnatural 20.
Yep.
22.
Sorry, how much?
22.
Okay, sorry, I heard 92. That's
I'll
fine.
take that.
Yeah, still good. Caffeine,
You can see God.
19.
19. Lovely. So just Frost, who
I'm not
cannot
pleased
roll a
with that.
perception check.
This because I'm just percepting Interim Captain.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So you don't notice. Everybody else seems to notice this as you go by, and I wish I'd got this up sooner or thought of it sooner. Because why wouldn't they? Oh, for goodness sake. Wrong book. Wrong book. So, let's just. That's the one.
What do we see?
So you watch as you're all just kind of like just walking through. Oh, I never rolled for Penrose. Let me do that first before I describe anything. Doesn't roll
Captain
any better
Penrose.
than Frost. So, Frost and Penrose now. Somehow, at the same time, well, they managed to get side by side for a briefest of moments before. So, Sushi, you'd be walking with Frost, I assume. You were still walking with them.
As long as he's away from Ralikos.
Okay, sure. So Ralikos and Hafane, you're on two different sides. Mazouche, you're walking next to Frost. Penrose has dropped back to the other side of Frost. You're just kind of like, just walking through the jungle, avoiding branches and some vines and stuff. And then you look to your right, and suddenly they're not there anymore. And there is a gaping hole in the ground as Frost and Penrose seem to have fallen down a pitfall.
Oh,
And I'm going
that's
to
not
need
good.
you, Frost, to
Say.
I'm gonna say roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay. I might pull Penrose down with me anyway. Oh, poo.
What was it?
Oh, no.
12.
No, it's not going to do it, I'm afraid. So both you and Penrose
You're
fall,
a cat.
you're literally a cat, fall 15 feet down.
Cat
and,
man.
yeah, and you both take 6 damage.
6?
6 whole damage.
Jeez.
So 15
That's
foot fall.
like,
I don't know if you have anything that will.
that's 30% of my health.
Is it? Jesus. God,
Oh,
you
you've
guys are
got
level 3.
no health.
Yeah.
How? I thought monks would.
20 max HP.
My God. How?
Mine's not much higher.
Unless I haven't done it right.
Five.
Like level 3, I suppose. Well, you should have rolled d8s to your 2 d8s for your.
Oh, pff, I don't know.
What's your
It's done now.
constitution?
11.
Oh, yeah, that'll explain it.
I didn't roll well on my stats.
Okay.
Right, well, I'll go. Hang on, everybody. And our interim captain seemed to have taken a private
Oh.
trip.
Ah,
Ah,
Are you
God,
all right down
say.
there?
bastard.
how deep is it?
It's about 15 feet.
Oh.
Are there any strong-looking vines about that we could?
Roll investigation.
Any
Sushi, we may
snakes?
need a python to use
Roll
as a rope.
perception. Not sure how a snake will help here.
Do you see
Is
now,
this right?
Penrose? These are the people
13?
who converse with.
And there might be one or two, yeah, but you'd have to give them a go to really find out.
Okay. I'll give them a tug. See if.
Yeah, I mean, they might take Penrose. I'm not sure about Frost.
Can I just try and climb?
Yes, because you are Tabaxi, and ergo
Yay.
can climb.
Acrobatics?
No, you don't need to roll because you naturally are able to climb.
Oh, lovely.
Penrose would have to roll some acrobatics,
But
but
can't naturally
Hafane.
land on his feet.
Hey,
Yes.
grab me by the ankles and dangle me down.
All right. Grab it by the
Yeah,
ankles
oh,
and dangle
woman.
it out.
okay. How tall are you, Mazouche?
I am 5'8".
Okay, well you get about a third of the way down the hole, and then Penrose, who's
Not far
probably
enough.
not that much taller, is reaching up, and hey ho, there's still like about 4
5 foot gap.
feet gap. Yeah.
Someone pass me down something to give to Penrose.
I'll pass her down. I'll chop off a bit of the vine.
Okay.
And pass it down.
So you grab on. So Penrose wraps her arm around this vine and sort of like uses it to climb up with a feet against the edge of the wall as well. And she when she gets to you, Sushi, she just grabs your arm, grabs your hand. Roll me.
Hafane, grab my ankles, pull me hard.
Roll
I have
me.
Can
still
I-
got your ankles,
Can I,
and I will
can
pull
I
you
help
up.
so they get advantage?
Okay, yes, because you're going to have to roll me a strength saving throw, please, Sushi. But roll with advantage because Ralikos and Hafane are both tugging you back up.
Whoa.
Good, because I rolled a natural 1 to begin with.
Fuck.
Okay. Ooh,
That's much better. That's an 18
Okay.
plus 1 plus my guidance, which was a.
don't
Oh, I
lose
didn't
your
get that,
grip.
do I?
on Penrose as you
That's a
haul
19.
her out the hole.
And then immediately when we're up, can I cast Detect Magic?
Yep, you cast Detect Magic. How far is that? Do you know?
30 feet?
Okay, there is. You get like a. No, nobody's got anything magical on them, do they? At the moment,
No, I don't.
no. You get nothing.
Unless anyone's got any of that magic wood that enchants people.
Yeah, I don't think
magic
anybody's got anything.
Have you seen my enchanting wood?
Right, well, just to note, Ed, so that lasts for the next 10 minutes.
Noted.
That was some great teamwork, but we should have. I open my explorer's pack and hold out some rope and said, but we could have
Right.
used this. But I respect your initiative. I
Why
quite
did you
like that.
not declare that earlier?
Sushi had such a drive to help. I did not want to rob that chance from her, and she has gone up in my books. I thought that was a good, as they say, team building exercise. That was very good.
Are you
Let me
okay?
climb out of there. I have dust under my claws thanks to you. Dust and dirt.
Frosty, are you okay though?
I think perhaps Hafane fell asleep and was not aware of what was happening.
Well, before I could even offer any rope, you had clawed your way out of there. So
Well, thank goodness.
Right,
How-
shall we continue?
How far roughly are we from the camp? Can I work that out? From, like, history
Yeah,
or
you've
something?
got about another 5 minutes to go. You're pretty
Okay.
close.
Right, well, I can see if there's anything magical within 30 feet of me, so I shall go first. Malakoff, I think you should pick up the rear.
I will, yes. And I'll go stealth as well.
Oh.
to be fair, Frost, we may be needing your claws in a few moments if things go wrong. So you may get dirty anyway.
We'll see. I am having a bad day, Hafane. We'll see.
We will end it
18.
with some ale
Noted.
or something. Don't worry.
Okay, so you make the last few minute journey
Steal some
towards
ale
the
from-
edge of the camp. Well, towards the edge of like the clear. So they've cleared a little ways out from their little encampment. You see someone kind of like sort of like leaned up against their little post on the top of this wall, and just like. And when you emerge from the trees, they look over and go, "Oh shit!" Get their bow out and ready to go.
Immediately
Stop!
put my hands up.
It's you. Sorry, it was. I don't remember the name.
Lucy,
That was it. Yeah, Dooty. I thought you was one not to come back here. What do you want?
we've come for information.
What kind of information?
One of our, well, actually, not one of my former, my, well, not even my friend here. Person here, this is Interim Captain Penrose.
Hello.
She, for some reason, wishes to find her actual captain, Maximilian Bell, and he has been gone missing. And we were just wondering if you had any intel on other people with boats who might kidnap people in the middle of the sea.
Or anyone who could sail these oceans
Right.
nearby.
Okay. Hang on a sec. You'll need. I'll get Jared. He knows this island better than anyone.
Yes, we strongly suggest you do.
Oh, okay. Sure. Jared, get your ass up here. Come on, you little shit. And
That's a nice
Jared
way
was going to be in charge.
so you see someone, a smaller person, sort of like try and peek their head over this little wall that they've got set up and go, hello? What do you want?
Jared, we
Yeah?
presume?
Yeah?
we've been told you know this island quite well. We could use your help if that is all right with you.
Well, I've been told not to. Oh, you were the lot that came by yesterday. You know, I've been told not to speak to you.
Right.
Or not
Well-
let you in, or...
We don't need to come in, but we would like it if you would speak to us. If we meant any harm, then, well, we could... I mean, there's not many of you in there. We could attempt to take you now, but...
Okay, well,
We're
hang
not.
on, let's
We
not.
would rather
Let's not
speak.
be. You know,
Are there any
we would
snakes
rather
about?
speak.
roll perception.
14.
Not currently.
Can I just have a attack ready with my short bow, just to
Sure.
react to anything that happens?
My point is, there are many more of us, and we have decided to come in a smaller group to talk with
Right.
you. We do not wish for any combat. We
I
do
don't
not
wish for any combat. Look,
Exactly,
let's
but
not
we
shout
would like
at
to talk.
Look, let's not shout at each other from across the barricades. I'll come down. Hang on a sec, lads. And second or two pass, and
Barricades.
yeah, well, this. I mean, it's
You and the barricades, listen to this.
some wood set up in a wall, and there's and there's well, you would have seen this. There's a landing. Well, there's been some ladders and like some platforms set up along the wall just so people can stand on them. It's very
The
makeshift.
different song.
So where the entrance to the camp is, you see the two people come out, Jared and this other geezer, both human. So they walk out. They don't seem to have any weapons drawn or anything. Everything's sheathed. So Jared, you see, is probably like 14 at best.
Oh, easy prey.
They walk out, and he goes, right. Remember what he said. Tell them what they want to know within reason, all right? And no funny business, you bastard.
We need to
Are you
rescue
talking
Jared.
to us, or are you talking to Jared?
Jared, are you?
Both.
Do you feel safe in this encampment?
Well, safe as safer than a lot of other places I've been. Yeah.
Is this man here? Does he beat you?
Only when I've been bad. Yeah. No.
Show us where
on him.
Show us where the nasty man touched you.
Whoa! The guy goes, whoa, hang on a second. Now, we're not talking, I don't beat the living daylights out the lad, it's a belt across the rear when he's, pinches a bit of extra ration, all right? Right.
Right. Oh, I do not know the name of.
Okay. Well, if you must know, the name's Mark, and, just,
Mark with a C. That's more
it's
fantastical.
Mark with a C. Why aren't there normal names in
Not with a
D&D? That's what I want to
Not
know.
with a K.
Why
We have
can't
a
we
C
have
now.
normal names?
Oh, that could be so hard.
Yes, the chosen hero, Stephanie.
Reason,
She has
do
done
you think it
well.
is ever acceptable to beat a child?
As I said, it's not beating. It's a a sharp slap across the rear for something like that. Look, I had it done to me, and I've grown up quite fine. I've grown up
You
fine.
are a watchman on a barricade on a deserted island for criminals.
I'm living the life. Look, I'm living in a lovely camp, looking out across the sea
With children.
with a. Sorry, what are you trying to insinuate there, Sunshine?
Listen, enough of this. We would just like to talk to Jared.
No, I
and
know
get
you
on
would.
With our business.
And instead, you're
Mark,
coming here threatening and.
I'll sheath my dagger and I'll
Right,
give
no,
him a right
we-
good whack behind the ears.
roll an attack.
Well,
I'm still
would
hidden
like
in the
to.
forest.
Okay, so you go to
Yeah,
slap.
apparently.
Wait, who are you going to slap? Mark, was it?
yeah, I'm
Not
not
Jared.
Jared.
He-
You mean like this?
Take a turn.
If you are going to strike a
No, no.
child
Like this.
with the back of the hand.
Use the butt. That's where you keep your ring on as well. Right, so he
Empty purse
takes a
with a
step
ring.
back out the way. He goes, whoa, all right. Let's not resort to any violence before think. Let's not be too hasty, okay?
Like,
Look.
you are hasty on the boy.
I-
Spit
Look.
at his feet. And I'm going to walk back
You
into the jungle.
you might not like my teaching methods, but I can assure you this: they've worked before, and they'll continue to work. And that's all I'll say on the matter.
Mark.
Aye.
Frost comes through everyone like Mark.
I'll get up close to him. Listen here. You have 1 minute to leave us alone with the little Jared, or we will kill you.
Roll intimidation.
That's
Remember, his eyes are going to be glowing as well. It's night.
two.
I've got a -1 and I rolled a 3.
Okay, he just looks at you and goes, right, and you've got 5 seconds to back the fuck up before I call the rest of the boys down. How about that?
Threaten my friend again, and I will shove your head so far up your ass.
Why are
You
we
will see
threatening?
sunlight ever
I
again.
don't understand.
Roll
your
intimidation.
universal- No, it's too late for that.
I got right up to him. Go on, give me
No,
a chat.
not allowed.
Barbarian!
That
Barbarian!
ruined it for you. He looks at you.
Oh, God damn
Goes,
it.
right, you lot left on amicable terms yesterday. I don't quite see why we have to have this kind of, conversation. It's honestly, you guys just came up here asking for a bit of information. I'm happily to oblige. However, I don't quite enjoy it when people just come up here and start fucking having a go at me.
I don't
That-
quite enjoy it the way you have got that child. Boy, aren't you, Jared?
Right, boy, do you hate living here or not? Jared goes,
They talk Ralikos. Perhaps you can save this situation.
I'm not with you.
Oh,
Mark.
Are
Yeah.
you a bit further back?
What is it?
I'm in the
Dirty.
forest.
You have 30 seconds.
I'm like,
Great. That's wonderful. I'm glad you can count. Fantastic. Right. Ask
People
the
around
right
him.
questions and fuck off.
Ready up.
How about that?
Silence.
Penrose, ask the boy what you would like to know.
Right. Yeah.
there.
It's just they're like right. Sure. So Jarrett.
5, 4,
Frost.
three,
No.
2,
No.
1,
No.
and I
No.
will attack
Frost,
Mark.
No.
I cast
yes!
silence. Silence.
Yes!
Okay. So, we've rolled initiative off screen, so we can save you from that pain. Okay, so Frost and Ralikos, you were attacking. Ralikos, you were a little bit behind, weren't you? You weren't.
I'm
in
still
that, sure.
stealth in the forest.
That's fine.
Just
You.
on there.
What are you doing? Are you shooting with a bow? you say?
I'm shooting with my bow
No.
as a sneak attack.
Yes, because you will have advantage on this. Sneaky. So you roll Frost, roll whatever you're doing.
I already did that. I got a
Okay.
22.
Lovely. That will hit, surprisingly.
And then I'll swing again as my bonus action, so I'll just roll that now.
Yep.
That's a 18.
Yep, hits.
Okay. So that's 7 on the first. Cock.
Yep.
And 7 again. So 14.
Lovely. Nice. Big hits. Big hits. Okay, so yeah, you smack him about a bit. Nice. What did you shoot him with? Yeah.
I got 18 to hit.
Hits. Roll damage. Oh, this will be big money, no whammies.
13.
Oof. Oof. One roll. Sneak attack. Sneak attack. Let me do some quick. Oh, big damage. Big damage. Yeah, it's you. Oh, you bastards! He looks quite hurt, and he goes straight. Well, actually, he doesn't say that. He tries to. So you see his mouth. And just draws his scimitar, and goes in for a couple of Or 2 attacks, just swing, swing.
Switch way.
So who's up in his grill? Mazoosh and Frost, aren't you?
I flanked him. I said I flanked.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
he's
said-
going to
I said I
attack
flanked and readied silence.
one of.
Snack.
This is like a repeat of last session. First attack on Mazoosh.
Miss.
Miss.
Nope, was a
Hasn't been
natural
hit yet.
20.
Fuck.
Oh,
No lie.
enough.
I'll roll Frost's attack. Nope, misses. Rolled a 4. Okay.
I think you got them the wrong way round.
Connor's just left.
Oh, it was a 6. Oh, that's 15 damage. Straight up.
Ooh.
Ooh.
As
that's
our healer,
the
can
most.
you get out of there?
If that was on me, I'd have 1 hit point now.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
I'd be down.
So that was Mark's turn. Hafane, you're... And he's gone.
Pause.
Cut!
Part tear, please, Ed, sir.
Oh,
You
baby.
look so suspicious.
It ain't my fault. Mark.
Hafane, it's your turn.
He's getting killed.
Well, I will attack him. Pull my sword, my axe is out, and go for this son of a bitch. I'm close enough to get in range, surely. I'm close. Yeah, so I shall take a swing at him.
Crack on, sunshine.
That's a 17, that's a 17, plus
hits.
a 6,
It hits.
it's definitely gonna hit him. Yeah, it's definitely gonna get him. We got a 5, 5, there's a 9, that's a 9 damage.
Oh.
9 damage.
Disgusting. Yeah, he's
Fucking this guy up.
fucking
How
rough.
is this guy not
There's a-
dead? Honestly.
I think can I
Pretty
use a
rough.
bonus action to hit him with my other axe? Like just whack him.
Yep, go.
Yeah,
No, you're not in
I'll
range
whack him
yet, so,
again.
so it's just a straight roll on the dice.
That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Well, that's 14 plus 6. That's
No, it's a
20,
straight roll of the dice,
naturally.
Connor, as I said.
God damn it. Sorry, I wasn't
Actually,
That's 14.
no, you still add your strength bonus. It's you don't add your
Oh.
proficiency bonus, I think.
Oh, okay.
I'll have
okay.
to double check that.
So
Either way,
plus-
I think you're still here.
Anyway, plus 4 is 18. So.
Yeah, you're fine.
And then I roll.
Yeah, roll damage. That's not what I'm looking.
That's,
Wait for you.
That's a 3 plus a 4. There's a 7. A 7. right
Okie
there.
dokie. Yeah. Ugh. Jesus, very close. All right.
Fucking, and I'm making
It's a
sure
lie.
on that second
He's
one,
had-
I'm heading for his ear.
Okay.
After what he's been saying. That's the
Okay, so you're
destination
cutting him the fuck up.
there. Well, yeah.
Honestly, Ed's is just bumping up his HP. He's hit 0 like 14 times. He's
No.
put 20 on.
I'm not. I promise you.
What is this guy?
Spells.
Spells?
He's a war mage.
We're level 3.
Whoop, whoop.
Nope. Okay.
He's actually a secret archmage. He's about to cast Time Stop.
Jesus Christ.
I wouldn't be surprised. My note is literally Mark was cheeky.
And had to die.
Okay, so you see Jared just kind of like
Oh,
just like
yes.
reach out his hands, just go and you see him like
What?
turn around and like run the other way.
Jared actually saw this guy's like an older brother or father figure.
So
as
he
well.
he runs out he's running towards back to the camp. So that's his turn. Frost,
I'll attack Mark.
go for it.
That'll miss. That might hit. 16.
Just hits. Actually, no, it does hit. It's not a just hit. It hits.
Oh.
You're fine. Sorry, I thought it was more.
Ooh.
You got natural 20. That just hit. That just
11.
Whoa. I don't want to do this.
I don't want to do it.
Bad time to
Do only have fists. I'll just I'll punch him. I'll get a right hook in there, and like it knocks him, and the punch doesn't kill him, but then he hits a tree and goes like
And you watch as
dead.
he just.
In
tree
silence.
is-
Oh,
There
Oh
was
yeah, you
no
don't hear
kill.
anything. You just see.
nice.
Uh,
Nice gooey sound effect there.
Are we still in initiative?
Yeah, because Jared's still there.
That's
Alright,
your turn,
that's-
Frost.
Oh,
Valor,
yeah, that's all my
the
action.
Twisted the runner.
You're in the woods. You're in the brush still.
I'm gonna move. How far can I move, still being hidden closer to the camp?
Well, technically you've attacked, so you're not hidden now, as it were.
Okay.
So you'll have to re-roll
Okay.
your stealth.
Alright.
But you can move within 50.
Can you not
so
do that as a bonus action?
He can,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
But you
I'm
can
going
within
to.
50. I'd say 50 feet of the camp is where the kind of
Okay.
clearing of it starts. I think that's it.
I'd like to get as close as possible to the guys without coming out of the.
Okay, well they're about 20. I can say you can get so they can be within like 20 feet is like the closest you can get, and
Okay.
still be within woods.
And I will re-roll my stealth.
Go for it.
Oh, naughty!
We'll see.
25.
Yeah, no one's seeing you.
Criminal.
Sushi, it's your turn.
As my action, I'll go up to the dead. Better dying on him.
Okay. Yeah, you cast the. Actually, can you cast the spell? That's a good question.
Well, silence is a concentration.
No, I'm not worried about that. Is Spare the Dying have vocal automatic? Yeah, you can't cast Spare the Dying at the moment because it has a vocal component.
Yeah, but silence is concentration. Like I would have
Yeah.
dispelled concentration.
Oh, so right. Yeah, if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to dispel silence. You
Yeah,
can do
yeah.
that. Sorry, you didn't say that first. I didn't.
Well, I assumed it was.
No, well, we're still in initiative. It was up to you. Yeah.
Silence.
You dispel silence. That's fine. You can use free action on that, and then use Spare the Dying.
We hear Jared
Okay.
screaming.
Well, he would have ran 20 feet out anyway. He would have been outside of it. It's only a 20-foot radius.
All right.
Is that your turn?
And then I'll turn to the others and go, I think maybe we should leave.
Okay. Penrose, you just see he's looking around, going, "What the fuck have you done?"
Back up my my crewmate.
Fucking animals. That's
Whoa.
her turn.
Whoa.
Mark,
That is
I can
racist against Frost. That is bad.
Frost
You can't
off.
say. You can't say.
Racism. Racism.
That is well
And
bad.
And you
Penrose
killed
has
it
gone-
as well.
Penrose has gone down, in my opinion. Like, whoa.
Okay. Well, Hafane, it is your turn. So you say all that.
I am
Doing
going
anything
to
else?
be heading
I think
into the
punches
camp
Penrose.
after.
You're running after the
Jared.
child. Okay.
Oh, God. I felt
Till say it.
faded.
Yeah.
He always has to run off.
So Jared is running into the camp. Let's see if presentation does anything.
I am not like running to catch him. I'm just running into the camp to the point where I'd be able to see everything, around. Well, what I could upon entering, basically, like sort of way
Right.
up. where people could
So you just see Jared run into the camp and he's screaming at the top of his lungs. He's going, "Help! Help! They fucking killed Mark! The bastards! They've killed
Mhm.
him!" And he's going to
Can
throw.
I-
firebolt at you.
Jared is.
Yeah, of course he is. You just killed his. Well, as far as he can tell,
Killed his what?
I mean,
killed someone.
Oh.
basically killed his parental figure, if
I
not
bet
his
it's his
parent,
dad.
or his brother or something.
I doubt it's his parental figure. He was like, "Come here, you bastards! Here, go on, don't say
Well,
nothing to
Connor,
them,
Connor,
you bastards."
Connor, what's
He'll be a
your
parental figure.
Isn't that what parenting is
What
like
do
in
you
the
say?
North, Mark?
yeah? What's your AC, Connor? I'll have it.
My DC? What we're talking about?
No, your
It's
AC.
14.
Okay, well he does hit you with this then, and I
No,
get to roll.
that's a
He
fucking
rolled a
fireball,
15
isn't
to
it?
hit. Well, the firebolt.
Oh,
That's
Bolt.
10. Fuck me, all my
Same
dice are
thing.
disappearing in the bin.
Mark, cheeky Mark, dead.
No, he's not.
That's
Ben
cocked
just
for-
spared him.
I spared the dying.
As far as I'm aware, he's
Yeah,
dead.
you take 5 damage, Hafane. As a
yeah, okay.
bolt of fire just blasts
yeah.
against your chest.
No.
Alright, now just give me a second while I roll initiative for everyone else.
Yeah.
And that 20. Another nat
Pause.
20.
We paused.
We're not pausing this, I just rolled 2 nat 20s in a row, motherfucker.
No, I think there was a pause. I think Miles called it before you even rolled, so all this at this point means
20!
nothing. No, sorry. It's timeout for everyone. It's
Nah,
equal.
fam, we are not.
Edsa,
It's
Edsa,
equal.
roll these now and get really shit attack rolls, mate. Doesn't hit anything.
I'm ready. Oh shit. Forgot it's fucking dark. Get the torch out.
Steve. You've all just got generic name.
Steve, man,
Badass.
Steve.
Bob, shoot at him. Where is he? What do you mean?
I don't know. Jared's pretty
Jared.
creative.
Yeah, Jared's alright.
Jared.
Jared.
hey, Mark.
Jared's
Oh,
gonna
hey,
survive.
Mark.
We want to know what he knows.
Oh, hey, Mark. Have
Yeah,
we paused
Jared.
now?
Jared's the only one to leave alive, I reckon.
Yeah.
We got
And then the
killed
rest.
one.
We get all of
Everyone
him.
else is
We
dead.
see if we know about the captain, and then we get prepped.
What do you mean? Not just leave alive. We're now his parental figures.
Yeah, he's got to come with us.
Shot a firebolt at me. I'm not gonna say parental, but at least his crew.
Okay,
Oh,
Right.
Who hasn't shot a firebolt at their parents? I mean, come on.
come on. Right, bringing it back
So
in.
what's your mum and dad like? Well, I kind of have a cat that's my dad, and a guy who's a barbarian and screams a lot, and a snake lady. It's very complicated.
Okay, so you see,
That's
So
the start of the cut back in.
Hafane, seeing as you. Oh, wait, hang on. Where did we get to? We got to you, Hafane. We got to Jared.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
so you don't see.
Oh,
Jared
the,
just
sorry.
burning.
Frost.
I was
We're on,
made to
on you now.
combust.
Really, again? Oh, nice. Okay.
Well, yeah.
I'll run with Hafane.
So you run to the camp.
I go, no, Frost. I said. Ah.
Ralikos.
I'll call back and I'll go. We have started something.
I will make my way into the camp, remaining at 25 stealth.
Okay. That's fine because
To be
there's nobody
fair,
outside the camp. to
it's
spot you, so-
It's probably better
Well,
because
no.
if we just left and then that ship came back, and for some reason if we're still here looking for the captain, which would probably happen knowing our lot,
Sushi.
they would be pissed.
I'll cast Bless,
On who?
Hafane, and Frost. You get to, for the next minute, you get to add a d4 to all of your attack rolls and saving
Are
throws.
you casting it on yourself as well because you get to do 3?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
you,
did me,
Hafane, and Frost.
Hafane, and my Frost.
Alright, no, no,
Everyone's
no.
getting like a fizzing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gone. It might be Connor
back.
eating. I don't hear
Sorry.
any fizzing. Okay, so move the mic closer. Right. Fuck, where were we? Sushi cast Bless. Penrose is just looking about.
Great.
Doesn't know
Thanks,
what to do.
Penrose.
Useless.
She's a trader, trading ship.
Very much noted. I
Sailor.
knew I knew Penrose wouldn't have our back.
We did tell her we were going to go fight.
We
I
did.
mean,
Yeah, we told her the plan.
Jesus Christ.
She's
Okay.
the one that hasn't taken the opportunity to just go, oh, I'm captain now.
You assume.
Should we just kill her and
Yes.
take captainship for ourselves?
God!
Are we going to be the villains in this one? In this
Yeah.
campaign? Is this how this is
I
going?
feel that's what we are.
Boy,
I
okay.
kind of like it.
Campaign's taking
We're-
a real turn.
the Fates.
You are the fates of this world.
It's going to
right.
make so many of the bad stuff people. did in
So
last
back to the
campaign
top of the round.
Childish.
Back to the top round. Hafane and Frost. You see coming out of a couple different tents, 3 guys. They're all like, you see hurriedly like just run out, see you, whip out some crossbows and fire at you.
Oh, come on.
Look at my.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because it's dark.
It's not dark. So
Okay, hang on. So 3 shots.
I'm gonna
Alright.
put.
Any that come towards me, I'm going to use deflect missile.
That's fine. I was gonna put 2 on Hafane and 1 on you.
Love
We'll use
deflect
deflect
missile.
missile.
So 2 on Hafane, 1 is gonna miss. The second one is I've rolled the 4th natural 20 of the night. Sorry, 5th natural 20 of the night.
Yeah.
Those dice are broken.
It's just my normal dice. I'm not using anything special.
That's what you've done with the wine. You've made it sticky. You're just dropping it, and because it's a sticky surface now, it just stays there.
And the one on Frost hits because it's a 17
Damn it.
plus 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
So an
Yeah.
unnatural 20. Right. So
Well, I'm going to be pretty pissed. At
how
this
does
point.
your deflect missiles work? Is it based on the damage?
So it's nope. So yeah, it's based on damage. So if
Okay.
you let me the damage, and
I will. I'll
calculate.
roll yours first, just so we get your fun thing out the way.
Oh, actually, I need to roll to see how much damage it minuses.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
So it's 7 damage in total.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll reduce it to 0, which means that I will catch it and
Yeah.
return it.
Can you do
I'll
that?
do the
already?
Kung Fu Panda 2 spin
I didn't think you could do that this early.
straight back at him.
Yeah. I think you
Very
can. I
tiny
think that's
one,
just
could you?
base level
Is that
deflect
just base
missile.
level deflect missiles? That's
I think it is.
crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's
So I've lost a key point.
God
To be fair, that does deflect it. Yeah,
Yeah.
deflect it back.
As long as you
Well, wouldn't
reduce
it- yeah,
it to
wouldn't
0
it be-
damage.
Oh yeah,
I
you
don't
can
like the
spend a
naming
key
of that,
point and
though.
just throw it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be reflect missile then. Reflect missile. This is.
I'd say so. You make this attack with proficiency, and it counts as a
I make an
make.
attack now, do I?
Yes, yeah, you need to make an attack,
Okay.
and then I think it's just it's your
Yeah,
Dex.
that's a 19 to hit them.
that'll hit it. Yeah.
And then what do I roll for an arrow?
I assume it's the
D6?
same. No, it's a D8 for this because it's a light crossbow.
Oh, because heavy cross.
Okay.
It's a light crossbow. Heavy crossbow is D10.
That'll be a 6.
Cool.
And can I roll an intimidation when I do it?
I'll allow it. Because that was pretty fucking sick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Oh,
like-
nice. Okay. So 14.
Nice. Yeah. Sufficiently perturbed by you.
Nice.
Lost. Sorry, how much did you say? It was
Probably-
6.
Dead.
No, not yet.
That
Yeah,
would have
he
been
takes it in the
so-
shoulder and
That would have been so hardcore.
Why? The other one had about
Just
60 HP.
I will roll an
It's an
attack.
alpha
for-
guard.
I hope Mark was the alpha.
Not good. 7 damage to you, Hafane.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
go on. At me, Daddy.
Right, so that's their turn. Next up is Hafane.
I'm gonna be pretty pissed at this point, so I will enter rage,
Yep.
and I will
Lovely.
be charging at them, the guy who hit me, to fucking whack him.
Nice. Okay. Go for it.
Have we got battle music on right now? Is that what I
We
can
will
hear?
do.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I don't remember what the music sounded like that I used. You know, really.
So from this point on, resistance.
Can it be like-
damage?
DS Pokemon battle, man.
Absolutely. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
It's sad that you know that.
I'm still playing Pokemon.
Which one?
Okay.
Sword. It is mediocre.
That's what you get for getting a nat 20 on me, bitch. A nat 20 right back.
Ooh. Ooh.
Don't like it when it gets that close.
Yeah, but who knows with Connor? He's rolled a natural 1 and then gone 1 plus 19.
Come on, I wouldn't say natural 20 then. Just say 20. Give me some credit. Oh, fucking
No.
shit.
No.
Shit.
Okay,
You're about to.
you're back. So
you're
you
about
watch.
to die.
You watch Jared as he
Two of them are dead.
holds his hands out in front of you. You saw him try and do this earlier, and a cone of fire just blasts from his hands suddenly. So I need
Burning hands.
It is indeed. Frost and Hafane, if you can roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, my favourite kind.
Am I in that code?
Yes.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
both
That-
are.
That's a 22. I'm fine.
Well, you're taking half damage.
I'm fine.
It's
What was that? Sorry,
3d6.
what are we rolling? Sorry.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, 18.
Okay, so you do both succeed, so you're taking half damage.
Oh no.
So that's 4 damage in total.
Oh, Rich doesn't do anything again.
I rolled an 8 on 3d6.
How you looking, Frost?
All right. I'm on
Okay.
50% of my max.
Nice.
All right.
That's right. Chill.
Frost, it is now your turn.
Oh, tempted to go with Jared after that.
Just knock him out.
Do it. Fuck him up.
No, poor little Jared.
Just one.
We'll question him later. Did Connor kill anyone?
No.
Oh, very nearly. Very nearly.
I'm facing the guy.
Can I?
Nearly killed.
Oh, you're on him. Okay, then I will go for the one who I chucked a missile at, and just punch him,
Sure.
An arrow side.
and probably miss. Well, 15.
Hits. These guys are not as tough.
Okay,
Was
that's
Mark their leader? I hope Mark was their leader. Mark was the one that Ben went, Mark, you're the tough one.
I'm guessing 11 doesn't hit.
It actually just hits.
What? All right.
These
Well,
guys-
hang on. The first hit was 9.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
9 damage, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you killing him? Are you knocking him out? What's the deal
Yeah.
here?
Killing him. I'll use my
Okay.
claws and slice his throat.
Jesus Christ. All right.
And then I'll punch the one that Hafane's not on with my bonus attack.
Yep.
Oh dear. And that's 8.
Okay, he's still up.
All right.
Is that your turn done?
It is.
Relicos. So you, what are you doing? What's up?
I'm going to fire an arrow from my little sneaky sneak
Yeah.
at the one that Miles just punched.
Okay. Go.
Stealth attack, yeah?
Yes, naturally you are stealth.
Lovely.
Sneak attack with advantage, of course.
Yes. That is a. I don't know why I'm looking over there. It was a 16. I assume it hit. Lovely.
Oh, don't think you really need to roll damage, but roll it anyway, just for fun.
11.
Okay, you going for a wounding hit or a killing blow?
No.
No. Killing? Killing. All right.
Rune?
So,
What is this one?
Frost, you slice this man's throat, and with the other hand, just rake the other down his face. He's bleeding, and then he falls quiet as an arrow just sticks him right in the eye, and he just goes limp on the ground.
Christ.
Sushi.
Nice
Guys are
shot.
fucking
Can I
vicious.
bonus stealth again, please?
Of course you can, darling. He
Right.
just like pops around the gate, poof, and then just tuck.
19.
Perfect. It's doubtful anyone will see you.
Very nice. They've got.
So how many still up? Is there one up?
One
a
guy.
Jedi.
And then there's Jared.
And Jared.
as well.
And Jared, yeah.
Well, I'll cast Guiding Bolt on one of the
Guiding
ones that's left.
bolts. Okay, sure.
So it's a melee spell attack. So who's
The
left?
range
Is
spell
it just
attack, you
one
mean.
left?
Literally one guy
Range, sorry.
who is
There's
Oh,
one in
no.
front of me.
Yeah, I'll go
honestly
for
feels
him.
like a waste of a spell slot. But go ahead.
It's a natural 20.
Okay, how do you want to do this? I
You
don't.
just
I'm sorry.
explode.
I love that you got a natural 20, Ben, but he had one hit point left.
Really? Is that all he
Yeah.
had?
Well, can I
One.
roll
Oh, mate,
anyway?
if I'd have killed him,
Roll
if
damage.
I'd have killed him in one
Again, see
hit.
how bad it is. This is going to be
Oh, see
It is
just how
4d6.
bad he dies.
4d6. Fuck me.
What a spell to waste.
What a
Is
waste.
this a level 2 or level 1?
Guiding Bolt.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Target makes a 4d6 radiant damage.
Jesus
Ah.
Christ. This is such a waste. Like any other situation, sure. It's a first level spell. Ooh. Ooh. How much?
36 damage.
Oh,
Oh my
okay.
God.
Can I explode him?
Yeah, I was going to. I don't. Have you guys seen the scene in Scanners, the film Scanners?
Never even heard of Scanners.
Okay. I mean, I've only
What the
seen this
bloody
scene.
hell is Scanners?
I don't. I actually have no idea about the film. I just know it
It's
has
like
this
a
one scene where a
supermarket
guy literally
bloody
his
film.
head just poof, explodes everywhere. It's fucking disgusting. Look it
Put
up.
my hands up apologetically and go, oh, I'm sorry, that's
So-
just so excessive.
Yeah, Frost.
As it, it all
Hafane-
goes in Hafane's
Yeah,
face.
literally, Hafane, as you were like striking this guy with your axe, his head just lights up and explodes suddenly.
I look at my axe, I'm just like,
I mean, and then Frost, you're also covered with arterial blood, and
I
then
now
suddenly
think I
some
can
guy's
make
head
people
next
explode.
next to you explodes. You're covered in that now.
Lol.
Still got Jared
Hafane
going.
thinks he can talk to fire and he can make people's heads explode. This is whoa.
Back in now. Okay, so after that exciting moment, we're going to take a little 2 minutes. I'm going to run the midsection music. If you're
Oh, my favourite bit.
perusal.
Time for a breaky poo.
Time for a breaky poo.
And
So
if you are out there
plug it, Ben.
to sponsor us in this section of the video, just like you know, we'll take any bids at this stage. 1p, 2p.
Raid Shadow
We've got PayPal's. It's all good. Raid Shadow Legends, if you're listening, hit us up. But yeah, grab a cup of tea, have a cigarette, grab another beer, go for a wee, go for a, goodbye.
Okay. All the links and everything will be in the description like normal. Diddly-lee-lee-lee. Okay, right. After that exciting
break.
break that you guys have just had, where it's been 2 seconds for us.
Whoa! Ruin the illusion.
Spoilers! Ruining the illusion. We don't actually.
Yeah,
go
in
for
that
break
time,
on
Dickens
break.
has gone from Monster to Coca-Cola Zero.
We go
wow.
from. We go from fuck we want, and I edit that shit out. Yeah.
Right, should we start again?
Yeah. Let's start
That's
again.
perfect.
No, I want to stay.
Oh,
okay.
please let that stay. Please, just edit this little bit out. I love the yeah.
Okay, let's.
Wait, we can still
Here is
rephrase
in the
that
comments.
phrase.
Is your
It's
DM a
on
raging
action.
alcoholic?
Just drink the wine and go, yeah.
Okay. Where's the action, Ben?
No, I'm expecting it now.
Right. Okay, that was weird.
No different to normal.
Even better.
No, free.
Let's get back into Dungeons
Fine,
and Dragons,
freak.
shall we, folks? Let's get back into the story.
Oh, if we
Restart
have
the
to.
immersion. Okay, so this guy's head explodes in front of you all, and you're just like dripping with brain and blood and everything, and it's disgusting. So you look, you're like, grabbing bits out your fur or your hair and just like wiping your face off.
I'm loving it. I'm
And then-
loving it.
Right in front of you, Frost, you see another man has just exited the same sort of tent you guys have been fighting in front of, and he just is like got this crossbow, looks to his friends, and he just drops his crossbow and just vomits all at your feet.
Oh, I was hoping he'd come
No.
out and it'd be like this. He'd go. And just go right back in.
That's not realistic, is
Can
it?
can I just? I don't know if it breaks D&D rules, but can I just like go and snap his neck right there and then?
Jesus Christ. You'd have to wait till your turn, 'cause, we're still in initiative. And there are a couple
Alright.
of people to get to before you, but
Roll for snapping of neck.
you can certainly try.
All right.
Alright, next
Oh
is
my god!
Penrose.
If he fails and he's just got hold of his face, like
Okay, so next is Penrose, who I don't think anybody's got eyes on, so she's going to do something. She's going to run over to Mark and she don't know.
Oh,
Just
fuck Penrose.
Traitor.
and now she stabs him. It's like
doing. All she's done is run over to this guy that
You
you've
just
honestly not got the worst result out of this, I don't think. Next up the top, everyone else is dead on that line. Hafane.
Jared. Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
So basically, that guy's dropped his stuff. How's Jared looking? What's Jared doing?
He's
He's
actually
still looking like
You're just looking at him.
I'm-
Like he's getting ready to either run away or attack you. You're not quite sure what.
I'm gonna walk over to him,
Yeah.
and if the blood hasn't already done it, I'm gonna be putting out a little bit of embers left over from his attack.
Sure.
back at the
Yeah,
beginning.
yeah.
And I'm just gonna stand over and be like, "I would surrender, boy. It is in your best interest."
Okay. Roll
And then that's
intimidation. Roll intimidation.
Oh boy, +3. That's an 18, baby.
That's some good intimidation, my friend.
That's an 18,
Um, okay, it is his turn, and he just looks at you. You see, like his hands start to glow, and then he just drops it and just falls to the floor and just starts crying.
Oh, yikes.
I walk away.
And
You're terrible people.
Frost.
Don't kill Jared.
Well, I'm gonna snap that guy's neck, or
Okay.
try to.
So he just gets up and he's just like wiping. You see, like he just doesn't know what to do. Roll me a strength.
Okay.
You're
Strength
actually going
check,
to try and snap his neck?
I guess. It's a fair effort to do that.
That,
Nah, 11.
Okay, so you just grab his head and just like start twisting. You see this guy's just like, ah! But it's not
Ugh.
too late. You can feel like when you. I don't know if you guys have ever cracked your neck.
What weapons did he drop?
He'd run out with a scimitar in hand.
I thought it was a crossbow he had.
Okay. Well then once that fails, I'll just pick up his scimitar and slit his throat.
Yeah, I'll allow
Oh my god.
it. There wasn't much chance of him fighting back. So yeah, he just like, you do that. He's just like holding his neck, and then you just cut his throat. He just like slumps to the ground with the rest of them.
Nice.
Poor bastard.
And has Sushi... Oh, no, Sushi has actually made the head explode.
Yeah. So
Ralikos is
go
back behind cover, isn't it?
yeah, we'll go out of
Kill
initiative
him.
now because
Cool.
all threats have been neutralized in one way or another.
Jesus
I'm gonna come out
Christ.
from behind cover and
Yeah.
just be like, "That was amazing! What amazing! Beautiful! Thank you." Just with this huge grin.
I'll go over to Jared.
Barbarian covered in blood looks at Ralikos like, you are sick.
I'm gonna give a special little nod to Frost. I'm really impressed. Just a knowing look.
It's fucking cold.
I'll say a little quiet prayer.
Sure,
Right.
Massus.
Well, I would have gone over to Jared. Go. Your abusers are gone now.
No!
Well, technically, I only killed one, and that I promise you, boy, that was an accident.
Oh God. Oh. You just see like the life drain out of his eyes. He just like kind of just faints now.
I'm gonna
Easy.
pick him up by the like scruff of his top.
Okay.
Oh, no. Sushi, don't
Is he
stand
still
for that.
is he still passed out?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll move him and just like lean him against a tent pole away from where the bodies are, like round the other side.
Right. Well, I'll cast Preserve Life. So if anyone is under 50% of their max HP, you go up to your max HP.
What if I'm on 50%?
One digit.
No.
away.
Stub
It
your
only
toe,
works.
Miles.
And I'll cast that on. Well,
Where the
I
fuck
fainted.
did you find? What is this spell? Where is?
I'll
So,
Preserve
now,
life.
if I'm on...
It's a cleric feature, so I have a pool of
Oh.
health. But I presume no one took enough damage for it actually to take up my full pool.
Nearly.
I was going to say, because I'm 41 max, would 26 be half? Because 25.
Ooh,
It'd be-
yeah.
23, wouldn't it? You said 46, didn't you?
No, my max is 41.
Oh,
Yeah. So 25.5.
Nah.
because I'm the life domain. So Disciple of Life. It says also
I'm
starting
thinking
at first level. Your no, wait,
Hang on,
Yeah,
5 times your
right.
spirit. So you have a pool of 15 hit points to dish out.
yeah. So I got 3.
Oh, and you can restore it to no more than half their
That's what I'm saying. Half their
All right.
max.
max. So
No,
So-
no effect then.
So I had
I'm-
3 for me.
I'm already on my half.
I don't know. Hafane, did you take enough damage there?
No, I didn't. No.
Okay, then you only.
Oh,
used-
just me then.
Yeah, just you.
And what about Jared? Did he come back to
He
life?
he hadn't taken any hits. He's still
He's just
unconscious.
fainted.
Yeah, he's just fainted.
Idiot, remember.
He hadn't actually been
All right.
hit.
Then, since that happens, I'll
Yeah,
cast
I don't-
Prayer of Healing, which means up to 6 people take 2d8 health plus numbers.
Well, would you look at that? There's 6 of us.
But not everyone took damage.
Yeah,
I think only Frost and Hafane did.
I did as well.
Oh,
I
did.
took
So what is
lots
it?
of damage.
Oh, yes,
Just
from
two
that
D8
one
straight,
initial
did you say,
attack.
sorry?
It's 11 health you regain.
Nice.
Cool. Thank you.
Anyone that needs
Wonderful.
11 health.
Can't wait to loot this place.
I'm gonna sit myself down just opposite Jared, and yeah, just wait for him to wake up.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything?
I'm gonna loot.
Investigation check, please.
I'm going to go search down on the beach to see if there's any sign of another ship. And the
Okay,
same
so
as, like,
what
down the
beach are we
goat
talking
track.
about? Are you talking about
By-
the cave where the Reaper was?
Yeah, go have a look at the cave, and then if I don't find anything in the cave, like just look around the local bit and
Yep.
just see if I
Roll
can see anything.
investigation.
Specifically, I'd like to loot the bodies and the tent, the main. boss
I
tent.
assumed. Yeah. Okay. All right. So you want to rent fence tent? Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's where
17.
17. Yeah.
I smell gold.
I'm literally just going to wash the
15.
blood off myself. That's all I'm going to
That's
do.
all you're doing. Okay. And
And
Frost
then stand
for.
near.
All right. Well,
Frost.
we'll do James first because it'll be quickest. Let me roll some dice for you so you can actually get some money. Not that you need any more.
Could I have? Did the guards have light crossbows?
Yes, they all had light crossbows.
Could I pick 2 up?
If you so choose. They are two-handed weapons.
I thought,
Hand crossbows are the ones you're thinking of.
I don't want them then.
Okay.
No.
Not at all. And,
Are they
and
simple weapons?
He picked
Yeah,
them
and-
up.
dual
I want
wielding
a dual wield.
hand crossbows is. You wouldn't be able to reload them. You'd have to fire them both.
Yeah, I
Then-
don't.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. Okay. Sure. Right. Let me roll some dice.
Sick, actually. That's really cool.
Oh, and then drop my box like an absolute cretin.
Wait, light crossbows are simple weapons, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're simple ranged.
Yeah. I think
will
it's
take
only
one.
regular heavy crossbows.
I will take one.
Yeah. Hand crossbows are also
And hand
martial.
crossbows,
Interesting.
yeah.
Interesting.
But I will take a light crossbow. Since I am proficient.
Okay, so you find on the bodies in total 13 gold pieces. And then in Fenn's tent. Oh, that's a really bad roll. I'm gonna do some
I don't want
more.
any of them.
I'll be nice. I'll be benevolent. I'll re-roll anything below a 3.
I know that
Kill
there's
the
at
disappearing ship, for Christ's sake.
least 50
Better
gold
some
because
food.
I paid it to him.
Would they have how much? Sorry. Oh yeah.
Unless
know
he
that-
took it with him.
Well, he might take. Yeah, to be fair.
Or hidden it somewhere. You don't know.
Oh,
10, 18, 20, 22. So you find a little box with 22 gold pieces in the tent.
Lovely.
As well. Well, it depends. Are you primarily looking for gold, or is there anything else you?
Anything I can get my hands on really that is anyway valuable to me.
Anyway, not bolted. Anything not bolted. Yeah, that's about it. There's nothing like frivolous
a leather
there.
thong.
No
Nope.
nice weapons.
Nope, not in the tent. No.
Can I pick up any arrows I see though?
Yeah, you can give yourself another 30 arrows.
Lovely.
Jesus.
I mean, it's not hard to make arrows, really. It's the arrowheads that are the only tricky part. You know.
Lovely.
Okay, and then Sushi. So you head down to the cave. As far as you can see, there is no sign of any other ships being there, or any sign of them having been there at any time. You head out towards sort of the beach area again. There might have been signs of like a rowboat or two, but nothing more than that. Nothing that would indicate any sort of larger ship. Right. So Sushi will still be gone for this. I think Radikos, you'll be looting at the moment, but Jared does awake after about 5 or 6 minutes.
Where's Penrose, by the way?
You don't know?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh fuck! Oh, then if I notice she's not there, if I can roll, if you want me to roll perception for that, I will. I'd go and.
Okay, so yeah, roll perception after these 5 minutes.
I immediately thought she'd just come in.
Oh, it's up to you.
Nah.
Do what you want.
Nah. Oh,
Penrose is gone.
No,
As far as you can tell, she is gone.
They're not going to want us on their crew now. They're at.
Why would they?
This is a great
No.
example of the DM's favorite line of actions, consequences.
We're gonna kill her.
So
no,
Jared,
No, we need a boat. We need a way out.
Jared awakes after about 5. So you see Hafane go off and have a look outside for Penrose. Doesn't seem to see anything. Walks back in, and you hear a stirring beside you, just a mumbling like. Oh God, you're still. What are you gonna do to me?
Nothing. Provided you tell us what we want to know.
The hell could be so important that you'd do this? I don't know nothing.
We gave you a chance to talk. You brought this on yourselves.
You started having a go at Mark, and then you just fucking killed him out of the blue.
Where is the captain that we seek?
I have no fucking idea who you're talking about. What captain?
You have no clue. You realize that this information is the only thing keeping you alive.
I don't. What captain? Who are you talking about?
Can I kneel down to get like on his level?
Yeah, if you want. Yeah.
And I'll just Jared, we
What?
acted quite irrationally just now. We have been trapped on here for quite a while.
You've been here too. This
yeah.
is your second.
Captain, it's alright.
third
It's
day.
okay.
What?
We are not going to hurt you,
Fourth
even
day.
if you do not have the information we seek. But
Don't know any.
you know this island. That is what we have been told.
I know the island because I fuck off and run around it loads. That's
Okay.
all.
While you have been on this island, have you ever noticed another group of people?
No.
Any
No,
hidden
you're the
nooks
first.
or crannies people could hide? Or any ships?
There-
in
There's
the
plenty of nooks and crannies to hide, aye, but you're the first lot that I've ever seen appear here. Like, there's been boats in the distance, sure, but
And
you're,
you've never seen any come to shore, other than
other than
the Reaper.
no, just the Reaper, and obviously you guys crashed here, and but that's it. I mean, that's all I've seen, but it's a fairly big island, you know. I can't keep my eye on everything. It all.
No, that is all right. It's fine. Listen, Jared. This got rather messy, and I think some of our past relations with the adults of this camp interfered with the possibility of a peaceful conversation. But we have no intention of harming you whatsoever, and I genuinely mean that.
Just go to the northeast of the island. There's a large set of caves there that could fit us something. A small boat. It was too small for the Reaper, but anything smaller like that might be able to hide itself there without us noticing. Just go away.
Hafane, may I speak with you?
Yes.
I'll walk to the side, but keep an eye on Jared.
As soon as I stand to the side of them, I say, Penrose is gone.
I thought as
So
much
the one
when I
who
saw you
wanted to
return
know about
alone.
the captain is no longer with us. And did I notice if, well, I have bad perception, but would I have seen that also Mark's body, or where I thought Mark's body was, is gone?
Yep.
Or is it still there?
I'll allow that.
Right.
His body's gone.
And along with Penrose, Mark's body has also disappeared, which, if it was a body, there would be no reason
Then
point
she
to
has
go.
taken Mark back to the camp to negotiate with him to say that we are the enemy. So,
Or we go
we
back,
must...
we take Jared with us, and we try to talk, because I am not being funny. The boat that we possibly could have gone on is gone, and when they come back, they're going to find bodies, or at least know that something untoward has happened to their crew, so they will not help us. And they only see us as being the other people on this island. And if we go back, we may possibly be seen as dangerous individuals they will not want to harbor on their boat. But we have the possibility they will let us on, simply because we were on that boat for months and we did not do anything untoward. So, best thing we can do is take Jared back. If Mark is there, alive, we at least have that in our stead. And then we can go with Penrose to these caves Jared speaks of. That is the only course of action I see, because that is the only
That
way.
plan will not work. That plan will not work. What might work is if we go find the captain, take him to the boat, say that Penrose killed all these people, and then, oh, we are the saviors with the captain. The person
Yes,
who we went
but
to find.
They
As
will
for-
not believe that a merchant, that Penrose killed all of these people.
Well, as for the boy, Jared, he wields powerful magic, and he wants us dead.
Boy has powerful magic for a boy. I tasted some of that magic. If he was a danger, we could deal with him. But I believe it would be best to leave him under Sushi's guidance. She clearly has some affection for younglings and some motherly attention for them. And we will just keep our
boy.
distance, because his eyes, me and you, are nothing more than, and I'll like, what blood I couldn't get off. I point towards, like, we are nothing but crimson monsters, if I am honest. So it would be best we keep our distance from the boy.
Hafein, the boy is a boy, but he is a boy allied with a group that is now our enemy that would take any opportunity you could to kill us while we sleep. And we all know how alert you are when you sleep, so you would be willing to take him with us, even though his magic is weak. Wait for us to fall asleep, and then he will simply kill us. Why would he
But
not?
I would not sleep alone. So we will. There is many of us at the camp. There are many of us besides the camp that are currently here. I feel if we cannot leave a child. We simply can't do that. That would not.
Can I come back from looting now?
Yeah,
Yes.
he'd probably come back
Sufficient
by
time,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sushi's still out about.
I walk in carrying the gold, like. So, what are we talking about?
What
The
to do with
next
the boy?
course of action.
Kill him.
No, we are not killing the boy.
Well, with all due respect, he's seen our faces. I can't really be dealing with a paper trail after me, so I'd like to kill him. And
If you
he
were so
was al-
concerned with a paper trail and the people coming after us, why are your pockets now full of gold that they will obviously care about?
because they won't know it was me, because the child is the only one alive to tell them it was me.
So when they
and
come
you
back
kill
to this,
him?
when they come back to this island, they will not at all suspect the people who were once captives, who have now left, and by their mind are the only people on this island. They will think it is us no matter what we do. They will
they
not
can
think it is anyone.
They can suspect that, but they will have no proof if we kill the boy.
The
Hafein,
boy, if he is
like
with
you
us,
said,
can
we
live
are-
and know.
Hafein, you said it yourself. We are crimson monsters to this boy. You will never be his friend.
No, I will not.
Hang on.
But that is why I believe it would be best for the boy to be with Sushi until we find a more appropriate means.
You are proposing we take this boy with us.
Yes, I am proposing we take the boy with us for now, not for
oh
good, not as a permanent solution. I know the idea of responsibility scares you, but we need to look around.
No. The idea of having a child that can fire fire from their hands scares me a little. I don't want
And
to
we
sleep around
and
that.
we were able to deal with that boy without even touching him, while also dealing with another number of people. This boy, no.
Frost,
He will-
what's your view on this? I don't think we should take him. I don't even think Masseuse will think we should take him.
I believe. I am not being funny. I like Frost. I don't mind you, Stoneman. But let's be honest, we are not exactly close friends, and it is very obvious that each of us is vastly more dangerous than this child.
I do not want to kill the child, but I do not want to take the child. I think we should tie up the child, feed him daily, and then when it is time for us to leave the island, we untie the child and we leave. Whatever
So-
happens to after that is up to him.
Are you saying that we leave the child in this camp, tie him up, and every day someone has to come back to this camp in the hope that at some point the people who are going to come back don't come back, and we walk into this now filled camp? Or do we take him with us to our camp, tie him up and feed him until we leave? Because I don't want to travel here every day, a half day's journey just to feed the child, then have to sleep
Half a-
here and walk back and someone else come.
This is our camp. We no longer have a camp with them. Penrose, she has gone. It is not our camp.
But
This
we
is our
don't know why she has gone, and we don't know she is a lost cause. We need a way off of this island. We cannot stay here.
Then we find the captain, and we leave on the Reaper.
I'm gonna walk out. Just FYI. Done
Walk
with
out.
this.
Majority of
I'm leaving the tent that you're in.
Oh, we're just like in the trees with an
Oh,
eye
yeah,
on
we're
the
sort of like
kid.
Well, I'll walk away into the foresty bit.
He's going looking for his
Okay.
bow. Oh, sushi.
I just can't argue with Hafane.
Where are you going?
I can't argue with him. He's just constant. He's not going to back down. So I'm going to do some more looting.
Okay.
Well, all of us have not given an opinion. We should at least see what Sushi says. She is older and wiser than us. She should have an opinion. What we do.
Speaking of, I think it's a good time for Sushi to come back. If she wants to.
Jared, how are you doing?
I don't. They're talking about killing me or
What? He can hear us?
Yeah, we're not that far. So he's probably heard murmurs. He's
I
probably heard the word
I
kill.
wasn't talking quietly.
I don't quite know, but
No, boy, we are
That's
not.
awkward.
We are not going to kill you.
No,
We are
you
not.
That
can't
would
hear this.
definitely-
You're chatting away.
Oh right, okay. Is
you're
that
chatting away.
okay? Fair
I
enough.
don't know.
Fair enough. Okay.
I
Jared,
don't know what.
Jared,
Who's doing
Jared.
what. The red one definitely wants to kill me.
The red one
The
tries
red
to kill you.
Oh, 'cause
Die.
these-
I assure you. Look, my dear Jared. Look, I did not mean for things to happen. I actually made sure the guard, what was his name? Mark. He lived. I brought him back to life. You see,
Oh.
I made sure he did not die.
Okay. And then
because
you
I
exploded
did not-
that man's head.
Look, okay, that is a bad example. It was a very powerful spell. I see you are too spellcaster. Look, Jared.
Can't do that.
Yeah, no,
That's
no.
fucking crazy.
I can overpower the radiator.
I
You're
just meant
fucking
to-
wrong.
I meant to make sure he could not mobilize and.
If you're trying to
harm
console me
myself
or something,
You made his
you-
head explode.
you exploded his head. Honestly,
Look, Jared. The world is a horrible, horrible place.
Huh?
And
I'm well
right
aware.
now, there is no one else in this camp. I do not wish to kidnap you, my boy, but
Neither do I.
I wish to look after you and make sure that you are safe.
You can
And I
do
swear
that.
on my life, I swear on anything you would like, I will protect you at all costs. Which was the reason of my initial violence, was the fact that I was rather offended that Mark enjoyed beating you.
He never said enjoyed.
We're gonna run out of time.
I took it for granted.
Now?
Oh, are we? Look, my dear boy, I do not wish to kidnap you. However, I think even you will admit this. You living on your own in this jungle, it does not bear well in your favor. I swear on whatever gods, whatever person, whatever belief it is you wish, that I will protect you at all costs, young Jared. I will not stand for a child to starve, for a child to be beaten in front of me. I've sworn that many years ago. I will not stand for child abuse.
Right.
And I understand in the
Okay.
current circumstances, it might be difficult for you to trust me or believe me, but I am a very old woman. I have lived a lot of years. I have no reason to lie, Jared. I will look after you and protect you.
Right.
Jared can't come to the fight.
I don't
To be fair,
Look-
what do you say?
I don't know what to say. In all honesty, I just want you to leave.
Well, Jared, if I leave, you will die of starvation. You will die to some awful beast of this jungle. I wish for you to come with me. Forget about the others.
I'm not going anywhere. Am I?
Right, well, I will stay here then until the rest of your crew arrive.
It's not going to go well for you.
Why is that not going to go well for me?
Because, well, when Fen gets back and all the others, they're not gonna listen to you, are they? If they figure out what's happened here.
When another responsible adult, when I can see the Reaper, well, actually, I won't be able to see the Reaper.
No.
Look, I'm willing to take that chance if it means your
Okay.
safety.
Well, be it on your head. Because I'm not gonna lie to Fen.
I'm not asking you to.
Good line come out of the kid. See it on your head.
I have a plan, Hafeen.
And then I'll walk over to the others.
Right.
And what is the plan?
Supposedly, beasts live in this jungle. If we can lure one to this camp, fight it here, then when the Reaper returns, we can say that the rest of these men died fighting that beast.
If any of them roll a good survival, they will know that head exploding was not due to a beast.
Well, then that body will not be here for them to discover.
We can cover up, I agree with that. But what about the boy? We cannot leave.
The boy
Sushi.
wishes to stay here until the others arrive.
Then my plan seems the best suited.
What exactly is that plan?
We keep the boy tied up, feed him, keep him alive.
Then there would be no point in this cover up with the animal. The boy will tell them
we can-
straight away what we have done.
We make it clear to the boy that if he says anything of the sort to them, then the boy will die.
You will leave the boy alone. The boy will not be harmed. I will stay with the boy.
And there would be no reason for the boy to lie if we have left, or if we are still distant on this island and his friends come back for him to lie, because he will be protected by an entire crew.
How do you intend to leave unless we are on the Reaper?
We need to try and talk to Penrose. We have some
Cannot
form
talk
of
to
lead.
Penrose.
We have
cannot.
some form of lead, and if she really cares for this captain, she may very well go for the lead. It is our only immediate course of action. We most likely that Reaper will be gone for quite some time.
I do not trust Penrose. I never trusted Penrose. That Jurgen back at camp, he is a suspicious man as well. I do not see why we should ally ourselves with that crew when the Reaper crew are far more powerful.
But they will not ally with us at all. That is impossible. And no. All it would take is for one of us to fail in convincing them, and then it will be over. If
Well,
the
then
boy
we get-
doesn't tell them to begin with.
Well, then we leave the persuading to our friend Ralikos, the rather charismatic fellow.
I ain't thinking about. I'm not there.
Looting.
I would not trust Ralikos. Not as in, but if I was there,
I would also
not
not
trust
trust Ralikos.
I am not saying he is not a good negotiator or talker, but if
I
they
am
talk to
saying-
him, they may believe, hey, he had no hand in it. When we kidnapped him, he didn't even put up a fight. But when they look at me and you, no. And I'm not being funny, but we are not the most convincing when it comes to conversation and deceit.
So your plan is for us to walk back to the original camp with Jared and say, sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
No, not to say sorry, to let them know that we have a lead and have Jared tell them that lead so they know when. And then if they really want to get their captain back, we will go there. And then I will admit we may have a situation where when they've got the captain, they may not wish to take us. But they are not fighters. So as long as we are nearby, yes, but it is the best option we have. If it fails, we can go with your plan with the Reaper, because they will be gone, and the Reaper will be our only option.
What
And
is
then-
what is so wrong with staying on this island?
I do not wish to stay on this island forever,
Why not?
because this island is not exactly the most hospitable place. And
Where
there are
is-
other things. There are other things I would like to see. I am out in the world for a reason. I wish to see it. I wish to explore. I do not wish to be stuck here when my journey has only just begun. I've only just left my homeland. I am not staying on this island. And I don't think really you want to stay on this island. Because when you two talk in your hushed voices, it makes me think that someone or something is after you. And if that is the case, staying in one place is dangerous. If this person you are afraid of is so dangerous, then they will surely find us. Because a little ragtag crew with a magical ship found this island. It is not far-fetched to think they will find us.
I have no fear about staying on this island. It is a pleasant enough
You have
place.
mentioned
It
before
has
you are not afraid of dying. I am.
valid.
I do not wish to be stuck here and die.
Hafane, I will follow your plan. But may the ancestors weigh their judgment on you for the outcome.
And that is fair enough. I am fine with that. If it fails and everything goes wrong, let it be on my head. I do not propose courses of actions and not expect some consequence. Such as this before us. I expect consequences. But it has happened. There is nothing we can do. We must press forward with as many options as we have at our disposal. And sitting here waiting for that Reaper crew while a possible escape with a bunch of merchants, that is not wise. We must at least try, and if it fails, we still have the Reaper and your idea.
I'll come back now.
Good of you to join us, Ralikos.
So, have you decided whether we're going to kill the boy or not?
The boy's not dying.
The boy
You should-
will not
we'll
be
look
harmed.
after the boy.
Okay. What are we going to do then?
We are going to go back to the camp with the boy, and we are going to talk to Penrose about this possible lead the boy has given us.
So we've got to take the boy with us.
Yes,
The boy will not go where the boy does not wish to go.
Right,
boy
so
will go.
the boy's going to stay here then, alone, with all the dead bodies,
No,
attracting
I will-
animals.
I will stay with the boy.
You're going in the camp where we just committed murder. Excellent idea. You know, I saw you were old. I didn't realise you had mental illness.
What's wrong with that idea?
We just committed massive amounts of murder in that camp. Do you not think
Yes.
there will be questions raised when the child goes, oh, it was this man standing next to, or this lady standing
Well,
next to
I
me,
do not
and
know
her
if you
friend.
have. I do not know if you have, your eardrums have just not been working the last couple of days, but it has been made very clear to us that the Reaper has gone to Nordun, that it takes 2 days to get to and from Nordun. Therefore, it has been 1 day, therefore we at least have 3 days before the Reaper returns. If not more, depending on how long it takes for them to steal whatever they are stealing from the military in Nordun.
Right, but that doesn't actually solve any of our problems. You're just going to be waiting 3 days.
Yeah, well, I will be waiting for you to go back to the camp with Penrose and return, I
Do
presume.
you not think the best possibility for this boy is to leave with the merchants? Because if he stay, just let me talk. This boy, as you said, is a boy. This is the only life he has ever known, being beaten, having to run around with a crew that commits illegal actions, etc. If he goes with this merchant, he has the possibility of going out into the world and finding his own place. Going there, that way, is probably better than sitting here with these, as far as we know, killers. He may not like it, but that is like a caged animal not knowing if it would prefer the outside world or being in a cage. We should take him with us.
That is what I believe, Hafen, but it is easier said than done. The boy currently has seen us murder all the people he has been with for the last however many years he has been. He has no current desire to travel with us. If you are to go to Penrose, and it is to be good news, you will come back to me when I could have spoken to the boy, let him know that I mean him no harm, convince him of that.
With all due respect, I don't think he's ever going to think of you as a friend or an ally, no matter how long you give him. So, us leaving and coming back to get you serves no purpose. Why wouldn't we just leave and not come back for you?
With all due respect, that is my decision.
So you're going to stay here alone then? Frost? You've known her the longest.
I will speak to the boy. I will speak to the boy.
I second Sushi's decision.
I will not force the boy to go anywhere he does not wish.
I believe Sushi is, it is not the best choice, but we don't have a best choice. We have choices.
Look, let us clarify.
Sushi has made her choice, and she should stay with the boy.
Hafen, Sushi, well, of course, we have done nothing wrong here. Those people were our enemy, and they tried to kill us, so we killed them. But we did not kill the boy. The only danger to our plan at the moment is that Penrose thinks that we have done something wrong, and she's gone back to the camp and told them that. Now, we have a difficult task to persuade the rest of the crew that what we did was not wrong, because they like Penrose. They do not know us. But do not let yourselves feel guilty for what happened here. They were not good people. They kidnapped us.
I do not feel...
I don't feel any guilt.
But we did strike first. I am not saying I feel guilt. I don't if this happened. The way of my people is murder. I accept that. But we struck first. They did not. So when
Why
we
do you have your hand raised, Sushi?
Because I wish to ask our dungeon master a question.
Let him talk.
Can I just make sure that Jared's still there?
No one was watching him.
No, we were always watching him. We had him out. We stated with Jared in the corner of our eye.
So we at least have to roll for it. At least have to roll for it.
He'd have to roll stealth.
Thank you for raising that, Mazoosh.
I was just saying.
My
Mazoosh
passive
had
is
not
16.
been. He did say. I do remember Frost saying he was making sure, but I was not.
Yeah,
he's still
Hafain
there.
was not.
He hasn't moved.
Yeah, Hafain wasn't checking.
Okay,
Would
I will
someone
now
him up?
hopefully make sure he's still there. Now that I've gone, oh shit, he could have literally run away.
He's there. He's all good.
Okay. He's too distraught to think about escaping.
Yes.
Sushi, why do you need to stay with him?
Because I do not wish for the boy to die.
Why
Bring
would
him
he
with
die?
us then.
Because this is not a safe environment for someone on their own who has not got experience with this kind of environment and landscape.
He has more experience than us. He knows this island. I am not saying you shouldn't stay with him, but let's not underestimate the boy. He may not survive, but he knows the island. So when you are with him, keep a close eye on him.
I will be keeping a very close eye on him.
I personally think that we should head for these caves and return to the camp as the heroes who saved the captain, rather than the heroes who have information about the captain.
I agree with Frost. I think that's an excellent plan. Masseuse, why don't you... I think I agree that staying with the boy is a good idea. You clearly care for the boy. It's very admirable, blah, blah, blah. I think, why don't we bring him with us? And then when we go to rescue the captain, you, as the elder lady of our group, can sit outside and do some knitting with the young boy. How about that? How does that little plan sound for everyone?
I think it would be best to go to the camp. And one major reason for that is if Mark has gone to our camp, if he is alive, if he is alive, then he will be with Penrose. We go back, we let Mark know that Jared is alive, and if Jared sees Mark, if someone or some of the crew bring him to Jared, maybe the child will be more, less afraid of all of us. Still, we are terrifying. I mean, we killed so many people, but the one he seems the closest would be alive.
That is a very
And-
big maybe.
Yes, everything is a maybe. Maybe they are at these caves. Maybe they won't leave. The island that they now perceive is full of psychopaths. But maybe they will, as soon as she gets back. We need to go back and make sure, because the boat is near completion, and it will take half a day to get there. So we need to make sure, at the very least, they do not leave.
Sushi, will you compromise and bring the boy with us? I'm not saying you have to bring him into a camp with us. I'm not saying you have to bring him into battle. I just don't want to wait around here. I don't want to leave you here alone, waiting for them to come back, quite frankly.
Maybe, does he know that Mark may be back at the camp? If Penrose did take him? Perhaps that would sway him to follow us and go with us.
As I've said multiple times, I will talk to the boy, but I will not force him. I will not use physical force against him.
Oh, go talk to the boy.
Very well.
And then I'll just, as I do, I'll turn to Ralakos and I'll go, if you ever speak to me like that again, I will eat you alive. And then I'll just turn and go to the boy.
After she's just said that, I will.
I'm just going to roll my eyes out.
I will lean to Frost and be like, did she do that?
Can I roll intimidation for that, Ed, sir?
And I'll look back at you like,
sure.
I don't know. Maybe.
Can I roll a counter for that?
It's very good.
I don't know, just roll a general charisma check, I
But
think.
I'm not intimidated.
And I'm
It's a-
trying to like...
It's a 22.
Oh.
But he doesn't care. Like,
Look, I'll say
I'd be
this.
intimidated.
I'll say this. Ralakos, you realise the seriousness of her.
okay,
You at least
Threat.
know it's a legit
okay,
threat.
Yes.
I can tell. It's
We'll go
real
with that.
Threat.
It's a genuine threat.
I will not roll my eyes. I'll
Okay.
just be like, okay.
And then I'll go to Jared.
And we're just watching.
Sorry, Ben. I don't know if you actually
You
said
cut
that
out there,
or not.
Ben.
Yeah.
I just started with Jared.
Oh, he goes,
Ah,
what? So are you going to kill me or not?
As I've said, I promise I will protect you. I will make sure you are safe. In order to protect you, I believe you should travel with us
Why?
for the time being.
I said
Because
don't want anything to do with you.
I know you do not want it, Jared, and I know this is hard, and I know that today has been quite a traumatic day. But I
Because
do
of
not
you.
wish-
I don't see
Look,
why you
look,
try.
look. I brought Mr. Mark back to life. The one with the exploding head. Please do not mention him. That was an accident. Okay. We all
Sorry,
make mistakes.
question. Can we hear this?
Well, I'm listening.
Well, they're not
we're
keeping
quite
it
close.
secret, so
Yeah,
yeah, if you
so
want to.
I'm actively
listening.
listening.
Cool.
I'll go look. Look, Jared. You have sometimes made mistakes. You have put your hand in the
Oh, I don't
fire.
like
You have spilt over the water.
Sure.
Bucket. Think of it like that when you have magic as powerful as I do.
It's going to take a
It
little
was a-
more than that.
It was a simple boo-boo. Look, Mark, I will not force you to go anywhere, and if you choose to stay here, I would stay with you. However, I assure you, no harm will come to you. I will bring you back here whenever you like, but I would really advise you to come with us. It would be
With
for
Mark.
your own safety.
With
Mark,
Mark.
oh yes. Yes.
We will bring you back with Mark.
What?
Mark is apparently still alive. Well, no, he is alive. I brought him back to life. But
Right? Well,
a
where is
colleague
he?
of ours, a colleague of ours, I believe, has taken him to potentially heal him and bring him back to life. So if you were to come with us, you would go towards Mark. And then if you choose to do so, I would feel not okay with it, but I would have to speak to Mark, and if Mark promises never to beat you again, you can stay with Mark.
If you take me to Mark, I'll just... Fine. If it ends all this.
Yes, it is all ended. Consider it ended.
Fine.
And I'll turn to the others like,
We should get moving then.
Just have that image in my head.
Come on, boy.
That's great. Oof.
Okay.
oh, and then can I whisper something in his ear?
Yep.
Okay. Stay away from the infernal devil man.
Mm.
Yeah, he didn't really even see
Oh,
him do
jeez.
anything. But his sinners do stuff. He's like, wait, if they're not the
Yeah,
ones that
he,
need to watch out for,
he
what is
hasn't
he?
seen me kill anyone.
What's he?
He saw me rock up with some gold. That's all
Yeah.
he knows
I mean,
about my
you-
involvement.
You rocked up and goes, are we killing the child or not?
Well, yeah, he doesn't like
Yeah.
me. I'm not saying I'm his friend.
But yeah.
But Jared in his head is looking at you and thinking, yeah, well, I could have you. I could have you. These two maybe not, but I could have you.
Okay, so is that the plan then? We're going to
Yeah, we're going back.
Yeah.
with Jared.
climb back. All right.
Are
Okay.
we tying Jared up to walk with us?
No, Sushi, keep an
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Okay.
Sushi,
So
keep an eye on him.
you guys going to make your way back to camp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we'll pick up there next time.
Can we get a hint? Can we get a hint of how the just something in our view of how they're reacting? Like they pull up bows or they, stay back? Anything? Anything at all?
I need
We
to
haven't-
figure that out. You guys have put me in quite the pickle. This I did not expect. But that's the game. And I'll have to figure stuff out.
I'm buzzing.
This is going to be an interesting campaign. We are definitely on the murder hobo route.
Yeah,
Okay.
We're not the heroes.
Okay, folks. We're going to close it up there. We have been me, myself, Thomas, Benjamin, James,
Hello.
Connor,
Goodbye, sorry.
and Miles. Wizards and Wyverns, please give us a share, give us a like, drop a comment, say hi,
Do what you want.
subscribe.
Bodies hit the floor.
Let the bodies
Thanks,
hit the
guys.
floor.
Episode 4. Bye, Chuckleheads.
Bye.
Bye, Chucklehead.
Oh.
Oh.